I mean, to be
He is the I can fix them guy, and I love it.
Nero
I
has
love it.
some scruples. He's not a
Hasn't worked
torturing
yet, but
guy.
I'll find someone.
Well, I could also fix them, just require some brain surgery.
Mechanical intervention. I
Surprise, brain
like it.
surgery. Yeah, we thought Brandon thought he had it bad getting woken up to have his sword stolen.
No, hey, I
He's
had
gonna
it
wake
bad
up.
too.
Surprise
Surprise, brain
lobotomy.
surgery!
The
You're
lobotomies for
surprise
everybody.
lobotomy.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it, everybody. So last session, well, I think we've already covered what happened last session. You guys, you learned that the leader of the Hobgoblins is currently blind, blinder than usual, that is. For he uses, this is Warlord Azrok. He uses a dagger of blind sight in order to be able to see. But a number of Duergar stole it from him, and thus his abilities as a warlord have greatly diminished, which has led him needing to cede uh, land, territory to Drow. And now he worries about the destruction of his legion, for if he cannot lead them, what hope is there? He has hired all of you for no small amount of, well, need, and in some desperation, has hired you guys to try and track down some Duergar, to find the dagger of blind sight, return it to him so that he may reclaim the third level in the name of the hobgoblins. And also reward you guys well with coin and hobgoblin warriors and spies at your disposal, which is a pretty good deal. You guys made your way to Duskhaven, where you went to one of the first Duergar. You asked for some information. They said no. And 5 minutes later, his tavern burned down, and all of his people, everyone he ever knew was dead. And you guys, not everybody he ever knew,
Mysterious
everybody he
murders.
ever knew in the bar at that moment, which was like two Minotaurs and a whole. Um, you guys went and laid low with that contact you made with your drow friend back on the second level, a spy on behalf of Boromar clan, who relayed to you guys as much information as they could and told you that your best bet, considering what's happened now, is to find your way into the Legion somehow, not knowing that you guys already have done that, and talk to the representative there on behalf of House Tarkanan. They might know a little bit more about your Duergar problem, uh, possibly. So you have returned to the Legion, deciding it's best not to hang around Duskhaven after that. And you've come back, and you spoke to the Legion of the Warlord Azrok, who has, told you to look around, be sure about your allegiances. The dagger is very much needed. And yeah, you are welcome guests here at the Legion of Azrok. Um, so with that, you have finished your audience with the Warlord Azrok last session, if I believe, and you may go about your business. What would you like to do? You are muted.
Hey guys, how you doing? Sorry I slept in.
Oh, nice of you to join us. Well,
What have you guys been up to?
Oh, the usual.
Okay. Okay.
We went to Duskhaven, burnt down a bar.
Okay,
I
fine.
do
What's
enjoy causing that particular look of pain. That's the one I like. It's not the one that I'm best at, but it's the one that I like.
you're good at it. So, what's the plan now?
Maybe we lay low for a few days and then I try the locate object spell again.
Uh, and there's some diplomat person that might have some additional information about House Tarkanan and the whole situation, so they may be worth talking to. Then again, we could just go remove the drow.
That's what I thought the
Whatever
plan would
people want
be.
to do.
So who's this ambassador?
So the Legion should have some sort of ambassador or liaison with House Tarkanan, and uh, that's how relations seem to be developing, at least between the two parties. We might be able to get information as far as where the dagger is through said liaison through House Tarkanan, because House Tarkanan seems to be sheltering the Iron Eyes, I want to say. Yeah, Clan Iron Eye, or like at least like protecting them, uh, or Clan Iron Eye is paying them protection money. I'm thinking that we do not mention that we were involved in the burning and sacking of the Black ta Tankard, um, because that would destroy relations pretty quickly. And we somehow use our knowledge of the impending attack with the Drow to kind of negotiate with said liaison. Hopefully we can work out some kind of deal where like, hey, if we, soften up the Drow, maybe their attack will be, not as bad. And we could use that sort of leverage to maybe get information on said dagger. And on the other, saying that, hopefully we could kind of play both sides and play up our House Tarkananness when we do take or pick off some Drow to kind of inflame them to running headlong into House Tarkanan and Duskhaven. But I do not know if that would work. I am not the best at subterfuge. I am just good at inventing.
Well, what we could do, now that I'm thinking of it, what we could do is before attacking the Drow and wiping them out, we approach the Tarkanan ambassador and and we say we can make your job a lot easier and uh, basically keeping Duskhaven by wiping out the Drow in exchange for free passage between Duskhaven, with our promise that we have no interest in taking it over or who controls it.
I don't know if we'll be able to wipe out the Drow, but we'll be able to soften them up. That will improve relations with the Legion. Um, but if we do wipe them out before they have a chance to, run headlong into Duskhaven, that still leaves the tough nut of Duskhaven to crack all on our own. Unless the Legion particularly wants to help us out after wiping out all the Drow.
That's my idea. We wipe out the Drow in exchange for free passage through Duskhaven, and maybe try to get some other information about Clan Iron Eye while we're at it. That would be my approach, as I've said. Katash, you have any ideas, Princess?
I like what Darwin was saying. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
It all comes down to what we can, how amenable. I don't know the word. Amiable. This ambassador is, and hopefully they don't recognize us through our descriptions because they might know that we're probably enemies.
I
Or I
think
was
they're
gonna
good.
say kill on
Well,
sight, but
I mean,
I was unclear if the ambassador is a hobgoblin ambassador to House Tarkanan, or if it's a House Tarkanan member who's an ambassador to the Legion,
oh,
because those are two entirely different scenarios.
yes.
You were told that this guy is like they're negotiating a potential alliance with the Legion of Azrock, and House Tarkan on behalf of House Tarkan.
Yeah.
So that
Okay.
person belongs to House Tarkan and is here negotiating a truce or possible alliance. And they're in the very early stages.
Okay.
I could put on a hat. Maybe they won't recognize me.
I feel like who could possibly have the possible? I mean, unless we're all going to be disguised whenever we pass through Duskhaven, it's eventually we're going to be found out. I feel like the best decision right now might be approach them as the PW openly. We do not mention that fucking tavern, and we try to negotiate a deal where, like I've said, I don't know how much tricky bullshit we can do where, but not, well, not all. We just put a bunch of mustaches on, pretend we're not who we are. Because what other force down here, group of adventurers down here, has been carving up through dangers like we have? And maybe we can get assurance. We can bring the Azrock in as to help guarantee the deal somehow, since it benefits both factions.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Make it part of the negotiations on behalf of the Legion. Um,
Because we could spin it as we're saving their men from getting whacked in exchange for we make their job easier to and them for making uh Tarkanon's lives easier. And once we're in Duskhaven, we ask around like, "Have you seen Iron Eye? Have you seen Iron Eye? We want to buy something from them. We're trying to have a delivery for them."
so you're saying we just want to negotiate safe passage, not info on the dagger?
I feel like the dagger is. I think we should try and solve what's in front of us, solve the problem in front of us, and then solve the problem ahead of us after that. I think that's an easier lift instead of just, hey, we want to know where this clan of Dorogar is. No, why? No reason. Just we want to talk to him. You know?
If they are negotiating with the Legion and we are here at the grace of the Legion, that which helps the Warlord helps both Tarkanan and us.
Exactly.
The central piece to that is twofold. One being that dagger, because he's an ineffective leader. Well, he's a less effective leader without it. And the Drow, who are a threat to Tarkanan and a threat to the territory at this level because they've already had the ceded territory. These go lockstep with one another.
True, but I don't know if I want to bundle them together when talking with Tarkanan because solving the drought problem enables us to help solve the Iron Eye problem by letting us free movement. Like the Iron Eye might not even be who knows, like Iron Eye they might be 20 floors down for all we know. Because Selena, you said that it disappeared when you went in the shop.
Yep.
Okay. I want to pause here, just maybe save us some time. Your plan, Nero, is you want to negotiate with this ambassador free passage through Duskhaven.
Yes.
I want you to make an insight check. Anyone can make an insight check.
With assurances we're not gonna bend down to our cannon. 13.
13. Anyone else? 22, Selena?
Mm.
2. I think this is kind of
22.
perfect for Selena.
As well.
Selena, if some nasty Unsele dickheads who have been mean to the Sele court for all kinds of time came to the Sele court and burned something down, and then was like, "Hey, can we like come hang out with you guys whenever we want? We promise we won't do it again." Do you think you, Princess, would accept that, or do you think you would maybe be a little miffed, maybe reprisal, maybe a little recompense?
Yeah, that's fair. But does Tarkanan know that we did it?
We did walk away super casual today.
You did walk away super casual. It's true. Okay, second question comes in then. Why are you negotiating safe passage? Why would you need safe passage? Why can't you just go to Duskhaven like everybody else?
Because we know that Tarkan and us don't really get along, and
Exactly.
if it can be neutral ground for everyone, it'd be easier for all of us.
Well, that's exactly my point. You're gonna show up and say, "Oh, hey, it's us, the guys who have been massacring you for the last 2 floors. There's a little bad blood between us. Do you think we can like let that go?" At the very least, they're probably gonna ask something very big from you guys. At worst, they might just probably like kill you. So let me just put it this way: it is a long shot that they are going to be cool with you guys, unless you offer them something tremendous to make up for all the blood and suffering that's gone on the last 2 or 3 levels. Like that's just easy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you go in and you lie about who you are, and they say, "Sure, here, have free passage," and you go there and they go, "Oh shit, a Warforged, a Kalishtar cleric, a fairy princess, and a shadow sorcerer. We know who that is." Bets are probably going to be off at that point. If you've lied about your identity to get the deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just to put forth, like, I don't know, I'm putting in little things in there, but at the end of the day, it is a long shot that you're going to be able to negotiate safe travel in and out of Duskhaven.
I mean, is it any less of a long shot to try and negotiate them delivering someone that's already paid them production money?
To negotiate to them,
Them delivering whoever has the dagger.
I mean, that one's a little more up in the air. Again, you probably have to offer something on the other side that is, it's an exchange, right? It's mercantile. Like, if they're going to go back on their word of safety to a guy, what are they getting out of it?
And they also want to know, why is this person so important to you?
And that one's certainly a little bit more plausible and interesting than the negotiation for safe passage, like a truce with House Harkonnen. Unless you're offering something on the other side.
And what we have to offer is pretty straightforward. Why does it benefit Tarkanan? It strengthens the Hobgoblin clan that they're already looking to make a deal with. So it improves that bond space. And we've already tacitly agreed with the Hobgoblin Warlord to roll back the drow on this level. Rolling him back on this level will prevent them from being able to, in the near term, at minimum, leverage pressure on Duskhaven, where Tarkanan already owns that space. That is economic boon for Tarkanan at 2 tiers. And it's stuff that we were already planning on doing.
You guys can try whatever you want. I'm not saying anything is impossible. I'm just saying it's improbable. Unless something's being offered on the other side that's going to make up for, what they're getting.
We'd
They
Thing
lost 2
is,
floors of control to you
yeah,
guys.
that's
So.
the thing. Yeah.
All right, hear me out. Hear me out. What if we double down against Tarkanan and set the drow upon them, and so they're weakened, and while they're weakened and during the chaos, we go in and find the dagger.
I
So
don't
that would
hate it. I just question how we do that with on the drow or like get the drow to do that because they hate us now too because
yeah.
word did get back that we killed some of them. Uh, we could incite them by like posing as Tarkanan. But yeah, I don't know how reliable that would be.
There's also the fact that I think we all kind of drew a collective line at no slavery here.
Yeah, I'm
And
not
unless
saying
that's something else that's we want to cross.
Princess's line is a little more wiggly, but
All right.
yes, I have a very firm line on that. Thank you, Nero.
All right. So I think I'm starting to agree here that maybe the dagger isn't the most important bit right now.
Yeah,
Like we can negotiate with Tarkanan that, hey, we will go fuck up the drow and ensure that like we get something on the back end from them. Um, our focus then pivots to the drow, whether we eliminate them entirely, whether we try to redirect them or incite something. I don't know. But I just had the idea that why don't we try to hit their slave pens and let those people out? That would cause enough chaos and bodies in the mix that we wouldn't. It's less likely that we're swarmed en masse by their
Are you
warriors,
trying
I
to set
suppose.
up collateral, Darwin?
No, no, no. I'm just saying we need chaos because a group of 6 coming going against their entire hive.
No, of
Uh,
course. Um, that actually also is part of what I was thinking, though, and it does tie into the dagger. We would receive a small force from the hobgoblins upon getting them that dagger. I don't know if
oh.
that's being thought of, but they did say they would give us like sounded like around 10 guys, I think, something like that, right?
All right, so why don't we go to the liaison or ambassador, feel it out, see what we can negotiate, and from there we can figure out if we can negotiate something where the dagger becomes first and the Legion helps us take out the drow, or the drow becomes first and
I th
the
Yeah,
Legion
I think it would
helps us take on
depend.
Tarkanan.
I think I think I think the drought should come first. That's the problem right in front of us because it's also the only way.
Well,
Because
probably. eh, go ahead.
I'm not sure about there any other ways. I don't know if there are any other ways to
It may come down to that, and
back up.
we'll figure that out with the liaison. Kakash just did bring a good point that way we may make our lives easier with the drow by ensuring the dagger first, and
And
we just don't know if that's not a possibility at that point or at this point.
in terms of the Legion attacking Tarkanan, I have trouble seeing that until they get the dagger back.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's not going to happen until the drow are eliminated and the dagger's back in their possession. So we have to satisfy both boxes before that happens.
Yeah. Um,
So we go talk to the liaison first.
Yes.
do we approach them as us or do we approach them as somebody else?
Hmm.
Because I can help with that.
I think that you approach them as, hey, we're staying here and we heard from the warlord and it becomes a don't ask, don't tell. You're not delivering any lies. You're not delivering any truths. You're
Or
allowing the assumption to get made over there. And we absolutely do not go as a group. And frankly, unless you've got a way to disguise
I can disguise
the
myself easily.
princess, we
I,
all need to not go, and the people who do go, you know, I'm going to hate to say this, Darwin, but
So I'm fine. I know I'm distinct.
no, actually, you are not.
Oh,
In
okay.
in that most
I'd
of
pat
us
Darwin on the back.
meet
Hmm.
folks, a lot of the Warforged look alike.
oh, well, I'm not sure about that.
Darwin
I
doesn't look
mean, there is
like
variation in design, but being able to
Yeah,
pick out an individual unless you have a relationship with them. And the same for, you know, lots of folks. You know, a lot of the halflings all look alike too, because I don't know them. They're all short little people way down there. You know, it's a mechanical warrior from the last war. Eh.
yeah. Put me with a battle axe. I just look like a Warforged barbarian. I like it.
But
Unless they know specifically what your head seal is. And if I'm not mistaken, yours is no, that's another Warforged commodity. Yeah, unless they understand your head symbol, which is not. There's like a 99% chance they don't. Then you're good. As long as you're not, yeah, you should be good.
a hammer wielding archfey, yeah, there aren't that many.
Yes,
Archfey.
the princess's
What a
reputation
compliment.
far precedes her.
That's true.
I'm saying, what if I went in by myself in disguise? We're both under the protection of the warlord. It'd be a bad idea for them to attack me.
It, it isn't going to be me because I don't do negotiation.
Diplomacy.
You're, mer you're a mercenary. How do you walk if you don't have negotiations?
He's good at killing people.
The
Contract.
I don't have to negotiate with people who are laying prone.
Yeah.
Dominance
Uh,
through force.
I'll also hang back. I'm not going to be helpful here. But yes, disguise yourself. Don't let them know that we're the Platinum Watch. And yeah, see what you can get.
Okay, so to be clear, I go in there disguised as an elf or something, and I ask them, and I tell them, I'm a guest of the warlord just like you, and I represent a group of adventurers who are willing to help out knock down these drow that are also offering you so many giving you so much grief.
I
What's
I would phrase it slightly differently. I would phrase it in, we have heard that the drow are a problem for the warlord and his folks, and that they may be a problem for you. Let them provide you with the information about how much of a problem, because they might not be aware that it's a problem. Because what we got from the spy was there wasn't a feeling of imminent doom as far as the drow incursion was concerned.
like I tell them, we've also heard their annoyance. They've been an annoyance for you, and I ask maybe, and if they say yes and everything, blah blah blah, they say they say I say we can do that in exchange for a favor, and we say, have you heard about something? Heard about Clan Iron Eye? You know where they might be.
That sounds like
Yeah,
a fine
yeah.
exchange.
Mm.
We could have We'll have Katash connect with you telepathically, and then he can Katash listen to what Nero is saying verbally when he has a psychic link?
No.
Yes. You think what you say
Nero
as you say it.
Nero could like I mean you're not there in the
I wouldn't hear the
room.
responses.
Yeah, you wouldn't hear responses. Nero could essentially use the call a friend button if he needs some help. But I
There
don't
would
know. When
probably be
I'm
an
in a
awkward
conversation,
pause.
I'm not re-saying everything I've said and the other person has said in my head while the conversation's happening.
Well, good for you.
Like
You're not autistic like some of us.
well, Nero could
What do you
certainly
mean you
ping
don't
you guys
rehearse everything?
in real time. Nero could certainly ping you guys for a little assistance or like what should I say here or help there. Absolutely, but it's not the same as like if there was a familiar, for example.
Yeah, I can just be prepared
Hey,
with everyone else.
Katash,
You can give me
you
a
got a
familiar.
familiar, don't you?
I can pretend it's mine.
An owl? Don't you have the owl?
I do. I do.
You can send the owl with Nero, and then you could very easily hear what's going on in the room at all times.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And be telepathically connected to Nero at the same time. That is all that you can do. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Fantastic. We
we
found
got
it.
your back, Nero. But
Okay.
don't make your cover too complicated. You could still be you're a
The
shadow wizard.
the less you say, and the more they say, the better.
Okay. Where my Clan I and I be? Do we know the exact name of who?
Clan
Oh,
Iron Eye.
Clan I and I. Do we know the exact name of the person who stole it?
Just a Durgar.
Okay.
All right. Nero's going in. He's got an owl on his shoulder.
Hold on.
And Katosh is the ultimate Professor X in this moment. He can communicate with Nero mentally as well as relay to all of you the exact conversation. Very cool. Katosh,
Nice.
congratulations, you're a radio.
Hell yes.
Call me the radio man.
Like radio from radio. Sorry.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
I like that. I thought that was fun.
Okay.
That's actually very fun.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
going to disguise myself as, let's say, a older looking wizard with a more of a beard, like a tuggable beard almost.
All right, you're going in as an old wizard.
Not that old, but like middle aged.
Middle-aged bearded wizard. Understood.
Oh, and yeah, I'm just going off. Hit problems with the brow, problem with the jaw, blah blah blah. Do this. Have intelligence. Okay, I think I got it all. And the name of the owl is
Sprig.
Sprig. Okay, I was thinking of a fake name for him.
Whatever
Twig.
you want. Yeah.
Well,
Twig.
Sprig isn't as infamous as the rest of you.
Spring.
Oh fuck! Sprig! It's that fucking owl! Get him! Jigs up! No, your owl is good. Okay, Nero, you are, pointed in the right direction. You guys will go sit around your room, and Katosh, you're tapped in, you're wired in. And Nero, you make your way into this room.
I'm not sharing, by the way, if you meant to.
Fuck. This whole time? God
Yeah,
damn.
no.
Okay. Nero, you meander on in. You are going to see a fairly well-appointed room. The centerpiece of the room consists of two elegant chairs made of petrified wood arranged atop a circular rug. On a slender table between the chairs is a makeshift three-tiered dragon chest set, assembled from a myriad of pieces from other sets. There is a bed, there's the usual accommodations, but this is a very well-appointed room. Inside, you're going to see a fairly ostentatiously dressed gnome. Very well dressed. You don't see any obvious signs of their aberrant dragon mark, but nonetheless, this person's kind of going about their business in the room. They maybe like have a scroll out and a glass of wine in the other hand. Um, looks to the door. Well, actually, come to the door and welcome you in. You don't just enter into this person's home or space or guest room, whatever. Comes to the door and says, looks up at you and says, "Hello. How can I help you?"
Yes, hello there. My name is Alexander Lindbeck. I've been told that I'm also a guest of of the good warlord Azrock. I've been told you're
Ah,
the ambassador for House Tarkanan, that correct?
that is correct. What did you say your name was? Alexander, what was that?
Lindbeck.
Lindback. Well, a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Lindback. Yes, I indeed am an ambassador on behalf of House Tarkanan and Duskhaven at large. Would
Can I
you
come
like
in?
to come for a glass of wine?
Feels like no, I'm afraid I do not drink, dulls the senses, but I'm happy to play chess.
Very well, very well. He will welcome you in and offer you a seat, and he will sit at it. This is a three-tier board. Like this is, he says, "You've ever played before?"
It's been a long time, I'll admit, but we're both here because we're curious, what aren't we?
I suppose so, Mr. Limbaugh. Why don't we keep it a single tier then? Don't wish to overwhelm you.
Oh, you're very merciful.
uh, Please make the first move. And
Okay,
we may treat this as a sort of like a normal chess set.
okay. I'll move forward and like try to focus on controlling the center of the board.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we do like we make it contested. Um, Can we have a moment? Oh, he says, "Oh, before we begin, where are my manners? I'm Ambassador Ugles."
Douglas, thank you. Thank you, It's a good pleasure to meet you, Ambassador Douglas.
Yes, a pleasure indeed. Um, okay. So, gambling. Um, Start with a deception check. Sort of hide your
Okay,
intentions on the board.
okay,
Guys,
sure.
they're playing fucking chess.
Hang on. Okay, deception. I'm going to re-roll that with an inspiration.
Fair enough.
19.
19. Well, we're going to see what the result is at the end of the game, but 19 is very good. Deception 19. Excellent.
Care to play for a little bit of money?
Um,
5 gold. It's only 5 gold.
it's 5 gold. Fair enough. Yes, sure. Why not wager 5 gold? I'm not usually a gambler myself. I have other vices.
Mhm.
But tell me, you are a guest of the Warlord. That is quite the honor you've been paid. What is it that you what is your relationship with the Warlord?
We paid tribute to him, of course,
Of
but
course.
also as admirers for one, and well, potential bit, how should I say this? Business partners, potentially.
Business partners. What sort of business are we talking about here?
Oh, this is a very dangerous place we've both wandered down into now, isn't it?
It is.
And a man like and a man like, well, say the warlord could use even the warlord might use, as powerful as he is, might need all the help he can assemble.
Of course, especially with this drow blight that has infected the third level.
Have they got have they caused you many problems?
No, not so many problems, but it is good to be proactive and, well, they're not the friendliest bunch. Now, I won't go off saying that House Tarkanan is very friendly. In fact, we make a business of being unfriendly. But,
You wouldn't be as good as you were if you were friendly.
quite right, you see the truth of it. And, well, let's be honest, there's few things as distasteful as well, taking someone's freedom from them.
True. He spits on the ground, a vile thing.
Vile thing indeed. Vile thing indeed. So, we are... Well, we are neighbors, and between our two neighbors, there is certainly the preferable one. And the more amicable of the two, that's to be certain.
Well, exactly. It was like,
Well, are you... just so I'm not stepping upon any of your business and not being a rude host. If you're here simply to make a friend, I am happy to make a friend.
I'm always eager to make friends, but I'm also eager, potentially, similar to the Warlord, to do business.
Is that why you've come?
Oh, it's a big reason. Oh, it's a major reason I've come. That's in the game of chess. Not many other people play it down here.
No, this is, well, not the pinnacle of civilization. In fact, it's rather quite the stark opposite. Go ahead and make me an investigation check for your second roll on the board.
Okay. That's a 2. So that's a 3.
All right, that one you're struggling a little bit more. You had the middle for a minute there, but it's starting to recede. The game's starting to recede. And he says, exceptional talent for someone who has not brandished their abilities on the board in a while.
Innate talent and all.
Of course.
But if we do want to be blunt,
I am more than happy to be blunt.
you
the tension.
you want the you would like the drow to be gone. The Warlord would like the drow to be gone. I represent people who can help engineer their removal.
I see.
And as a motivation would help inspire my people to do such a task.
Interesting. You're looking to get into business with Tarkan. May I ask, are any of you or your companions aberrantly marked? It is of no great consequence, but I'm sure you're well aware of our organization's welcomeness to such individuals.
Well,
Sprig
not
does a little.
quite twig. No, none of them are. But we bear no ill judgment, of course. I assure you.
Of course you don't. But regardless, you're looking to go into business with Tarkanin. And you and your allies are proposing to engineer the defeat of the Drow? This must be quite an exceptional band of individuals you have.
Directly and indirectly. But in exchange for this, and there are for the Warlord, it's favored to have a Warlord in their pockets. But from the fine gentle from the House Tarkanin, we've wondered less of a favor in repayments and more of potentially knowledge.
You seek knowledge.
Have
What sort of knowledge?
Have you ever heard of Clan Ionai of the Dorogar people?
Of course, of course.
They feels like we have business to resolve with them. Not inherently violence business, but business to resolve with them.
Please, we can speak earnestly here. If you have business with someone in this dungeon, it usually doesn't mean you're looking to make a trade. How is it that they have roamed your eye?
We've made a contract with someone above ground because House Ionai is apparently stolen from them.
Ah, make me a deception check.
Okay.
We're getting to the heart of the business here. We want to know what's up.
25.
That's very good. He says, I see. And they have fled from Braelish law, and now you're here hunting them down.
The wronged party would like something returned from them. And I imagine someone as powerful as House Tarkanin down here might know more more of their whereabouts.
Hmm. And in exchange for this stipend of knowledge, what exactly is it that I'm trading for?
The having
You've been rather mysterious about what
having
it is you're actually proposing.
we how the removal of the drow from this level.
Hmm.
I tolerate potential rival, especially a slaver.
We are quite capable of handling the drow ourselves, and, well, you seem like an intelligent man. You must understand the basis of the alliance being formed between Tarkan and the Legion involves the annihilation of the drow, yes?
Well, that well, but better way to seal it to make sure that they're removed.
I would much rather, in order to ensure the sealing of our pact, is that you in fact don't do it.
I see. Truly.
Well, you must think about it in terms of bargaining. Why is the Legion of Azarok knocking on our door? They need reinforcements. And we're the reinforcements. We're the muscle. That's how the alliance is going to be formed. So, I would rather you do nothing with Drow. Let things progress as they're going to progress between the Legion of Azrock and House Tarkanan, and I'd be much rather willing to hand you the information in exchange for something far more small. Aside from, of course, your uninvolvement in the Drow.
Hmm.
Well,
I'm sorry, just thinking. I'm sorry, can you repeat your offer?
I've made no.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the last thing you said, Ryan?
He basically has explained to you that the basis of this alliance is the Legion is asking for muscle from House Tarkan. And in exchange, they would form an alliance. That's the exchange. You become partners and allies in exchange for us clearing out the Drow for you. That is the basis of the alliance being formed. So it does not serve House Tarkan for you to go out and wipe out the Drow. He says, I would much rather offer you the information that you're seeking for a far lesser price than having to go through the blood and violence and agony of dealing with the drow. Leave that to us. What if I gave you the information you're looking for in exchange for, mm, how do I put it? Well, discretion for one. Obviously, between gentlemen, we keep our conversation a little bit quieter. I assure you, it's nothing that I can't smooth over, but it would be fairly poor tact, of course, to be running mouth around the Legion's territories.
I know. I know exactly how to keep my mouth shut, believe me.
You're here with the Legion again? Why? Out of flattery, or perhaps to take out the Drow? If you come from such capable adventuring, maybe you have intentions of helping the Warlord with their Drow problem.
That's it's where we're leaning.
Hmm. Okay, I have an excellent deal that I think will serve both parties. In exchange for the information you're seeking regarding the Plan Iron Eye's location, you delay your assistance in helping with the drow until such a time as you obtain the item you're looking for. How's that? I'm not asking much from you. I'm basically just telling you to go do what you're going to do anyway and leave us to our
I'll just
business
say yes,
for the time.
Gatosh.
Um, well, That'll depend on us knowing where Ionize is.
Can I make an insight check through Sprig?
Sure. Yeah, I think uniquely you and Nero be the only ones who can perform insight checks.
12.
12?
Does anyone else have have advantage for him or something?
No.
Give yourself
No,
guidance.
you're. This guy's how do I put it? He's tough. He's unscrupulous. He's got a silver tongue to him. You expect that he's fairly equipped at lying.
I'm gonna still burn expertise or
Flash of
flash of
genius.
genius. Like I'll try to hold on, let me tune your connection with your familiar real quick. See if you can listen to his voice a little bit better. That should add a
Okay.
+4 to the 16.
To a 16?
Would it matter if my passive insight is higher than that? Passively 18? If not, that's okay. But
For
passively,
this
I'm pretty insightful.
because you've made an active check, I'm going to
Okay.
say no, but you can
No problem.
certainly turn on your passive insight if you're like, yeah,
In the
going
future,
forward.
yeah.
So for the moment, you're picking up that you don't know if he's lying, you just know that he's very good at it.
Yeah.
And going forward, your 18 will apply to any future. Well, tell me specifically like what you're looking for passively, like a lie, a deception.
Yeah. If there's a reason he wants us specifically to delay and go for the item, or if he just thinks that that is the way to bolster the army
Yeah.
to attack.
Some of this can be explained very easily. Like he's very clearly trying to buy time to form this alliance with the Legion, at the
Gotcha.
very least. That much is very apparent. That is what he's offering. He's like,
Okay.
go run off, do your errands, and give me a chance to solidify this alliance, and then come back and help him out however you want once that's dealt with.
Got it. Okay, yeah, I think Sprig would I don't know, I guess ruffle his feathers and look at Nero and nod.
You're also mentally connected to Katosh.
Yeah.
Or to Nero, so yeah.
I
give-
think
I give the owl little pets.
yeah, I think it seems okay. I'd say that was kind of my intention to begin with. We want the Legion to be bolstered if they're going to be our allies anyways.
We can
There's
send
dirt, but we would and stuff we don't know about them, but we would much rather have a favor owed of us than not. So I think maybe we can just carry on. Everyone else? No. I'll ask everyone in the group right now. This is the time to speak up if they think
Yeah,
otherwise.
this seems to be just a deal with Tarkan. If it turns out to be a bad deal, we weren't going to be honoring any deals with Tarkan anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we can just carry on. I think.
So
I
is
would
that a
like you to
yes?
make a deception check, Nero, while you have been receiving telepathic telemetry.
I make it look like I'm thinking.
Yeah, maybe a deception or a performance check to hide the fact that you're in communique.
23.
Excellent. Yeah, you're doing a very good job. So, we're in agreement then. You go sniff out your contract and leave the Legion be until such a time as you recovered your item.
Come on, it sounds acceptable.
Oh, because make no mistake, if you all still want to be the heroes and return, and once our alliance is formed, you come back and save the day for the Legion, go take out the Drow, we will certainly be happy to not have had to have expended any manpower. So you are more than welcome to return once you have your item and be the hero, if that is your pleasure.
Very well. Delay in exchange for information on I.
We have a deal. Shake on it.
I'll shake on it.
Make
Alexander Lindback would gladly shake on it.
make me an insight check for your chess game.
Okay. 7.
I haven't asked it yet, but would I be able to provide the help action through Sprig?
I'm gonna say definitely no.
Okay.
I don't know how your owl would be able to help Nero play chess.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
So you shake on the deal and he goes, "Oh, checkmate."
Oh, very well. I give him the 5 gold. I leave the 5 gold on the table.
Yeah, he takes it and he goes, "Thank you very much." Well, it's time that I made good on my side of the deal, is it not?
Oh, gladly.
Before I reveal this information, of course, what is the name of your adventuring party?
Yeah, like it's a name that was established before I arrived, but it is the Axe Heads of Ondair.
The Axe Heads of Ondan. Never heard of you.
I was like, no, they tend to walk up in Ondair.
What brings you to the vaults of Jasharat in the bowels of Sharn? Fame
The
and
other
fortune?
fortune and glory.
Of course, of course. Katosh, with your 18 past perception, you get the sense that he's maybe learning more about Nero through the negative of like what is not being said. Like he's kind of leading Nero and Nero's following it. You get the sense that this guy's learning a little more than you might than a normal guy might.
Then yeah, Sprig's gonna
Yeah,
do like a big shake, like look at
Oh.
Nero and like,
I was like, shush, shush, twig. Well, if we have a deal, where's the information?
do. Yes, yes, of course, of course. Let's see. So, the Iron Eye Duergar clan, they tend to make their home. Let's see. They tend to make their lair on level 6 of the dungeon.
Level 6.
I cannot say specifically where. This is not information that I carry around with myself. I don't know specifically everything about every person who has ever done business with Targanin, but they do station themselves on the 6th level and continue to do so presently. Where specifically on the 6th level, I can't tell you here. But that should probably be more than enough to set you on the way.
Well, like, do I believe him? Does Katash believe him?
Make it. No, Nero, you can't play other people's characters. You can make an insight check if you wish.
Okay. 4.
Tough to say.
Well, it's a lead. Thank you very much. Pleasure playing the game again.
Indeed, the pleasure was mine.
And I walk out of the room.
Okay.
And I try to go, and I try to make sure I'm not being followed before I head back to the others.
You return back out into the streets that are filled with goblin, hobgoblin, and bugbear. Make a perception check to see if you're being followed. Or this could be passive. What's your passive perception?
Yeah.
'Cause you're
12.
kind of taking
Does
a
Twig
long-term
see any?
look there.
Does Twig
This
see?
is...
Okay.
You gotta stop trying to play other people's
Sorry.
familiars characters. You keep an eye out, and as you're keeping an eye out for an undistinct thing for a duration of time, on a 12, it's tough to say. There's definitely some people who walk sort of in your general direction. This town is kind of a north and south kind of thing. People, nothing that you can tell. No one seems to be following. It's a very linear town. It goes forward and back. But no, you don't think you're being followed.
Hey, I whispered to Katash, I'll make my way the long way back to you. And like when I duck into one alley, I when no one's looking, I drop the disguise and walk back out without the owl on my shoulder.
All right. And so you do. You
And
turn
I
back.
go invisible before I go head on out.
Uh-huh. You do set up and you return back to the party.
It's like, and like the
The
like
bugbear who guards your door gives you a nod, and you head out inside.
yeah, I drop invisibility then, and I say, well, the best lead I have is that they're probably on the 6th floor, which is quite a ways away.
The fuck? Mm.
Maybe they'll return for the funeral.
Hmm,
Dark.
Do we
is it
make
that?
it a bigger one?
No, no. They're more likely to avoid it. Look, we can share this information the um with the warlord, and maybe explain to him it's going to take a while to get the dagger back. But until then, until the drow are gone, we're kind of stuck down here, and we can't go back up. Can't go back up topside to refuel
You
and
would
relive
know that
provision.
the entrance to the next level down is under the Hobgoblin's control, so you could go to the 4th level without issue.
Oh, the 4th level is under the Hobgoblin control?
No, the entrance to the 4th level is.
Okay. No, I was talking about like getting back up topside. And that
Oh,
goes through the
getting back
drow.
up topside is a bit of a journey, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You're in too deep, and you're trying to keep all the drow
Yeah.
from killing you.
I do think we should at least wait a day before heading back through Duskhaven because they're going to be on the lookout.
You don't need to go through Duskhaven if you don't
Oh, we
want to.
don't?
Just
Okay.
no.
Yeah, we don't
The
need to
entrance to
touch
the
Duskhaven
fourth.
now.
Okay then.
No,
So the
Duskhaven is connected to the 3rd floor, but that's it. So you can go to the 4th or 2nd level without interacting with Duskhaven.
Well, what what well, but we think try to carve through the drow now, trying to get back up top so we can refuel or and reprovision, or we just keep digging on downwards, trying to find that damn dagger.
I'm wondering why the House Tarkan seemed so keen on the alliance with the Legion. We may need to talk with the Warlord a little bit more. See, like, I think what informs my decision or my vote as far as like what we do now is how quickly it seems this deal is getting done. Because it did not seem that like they seemed really keen on getting that deal done.
Well, I offer the the following complication in that we learned about the the hobgoblins and the threat the drow represent to the hobgoblins and to a lesser degree Duskhaven from the hags, who seem like they're not involved other than they're playing manipulators of some kind. So are where are they advantaged?
Forget about the hags. Were they pro drow or anti drow? Or
Oh,
Big anti-drow.
the impression was anti-drow.
They were actively harboring individuals who were escaping the slavery of the drow. And they did say something about like choosing between the lesser of two evils, and they prefer to be dead than slaves.
I think, like, yeah, I relay the whole conversation again if anyone's missing anything. But my impression is very much, yeah, they definitely want to make a deal with the hobgoblins. I think about. I think maybe we should let. I can sneak by and let the warlord know about that. How badly it is.
You want
No,
to let
it's
the
like we
warlord
should.
know that the ambassador who has come there to form an alliance really wants to make an alliance?
I
We
feel
should.
It's business for Tarkanan. It's all about business. It's a case of there's going to be somebody in charge of this floor, which is going to have some direct access to Duskhaven. It behooves Tarkanan to have good relations slash control of whoever has those access points. They don't want to have to man it themselves because it's an awful lot of territory. If the hobgoblins will do it and will act as that security as a freebie, or even better, pay a tribute, a stipend, a guild fee, whatever you want to call it, to Tarkanan to get rid of the drow, that's a win-win for them. The longer that it takes for the negotiations to go on, since the hobgoblins have been losing ground, it puts them under stress. It makes the negotiations for Tarkanan easier.
I
Yeah,
suppose that's like my concern of wanting to know more about the actual, I guess, deal in its present state. Because what I don't want to happen is we go get this dagger and are able to bring it back to the Legion, but in the time that that's or taken, the alliance or deal has been formalized, and guess what? Legion now is aggro to us because they owe some kind of deal or fealty to Tarkanan. Like, if because the alliance brought them closer than a mere partnership, business partnership, they're now like formal allies or something along those lines.
But
Basically, I'm not
if we return
we
sight to the warlord, that buys us an awful lot of goodwill.
very true, very true.
you
And
also
they
do
are now
recall.
empowered.
Sorry, just as a quick reminder, during your conversation, they did say that they were stalling this alliance negotiation in hopes that you can bring them the dagger and they can deal with the problem themselves. So you do know that, like, the warlord is hoping to have their dagger and their independence, and Tarkanan is really their last resort.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Then let's go. Just no. Go ahead. I've been talking a lot.
we what about we
Hang
No,
on,
let
give
Mira,
Selena
Mira,
talk. Let's.
Mira.
oh
Let
I'm
Selena
sorry.
talk. Go ahead, Selena.
What if we just tell the warlord we have a lead and to keep stalling the negotiations with Tarkanan and hurry up and get the blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would also advise them to uh batten down a little bit, maybe strengthen their defenses just in case anything is tried.
Hopefully, in the meantime, the drow attack the Tarkanan. That would be perfect.
Yeah.
It's like we would have I mean, if a war between Tarkanan and the Drow, I'd prefer the Drow lose, to be honest.
Or they both lose and we swoop in and kill everybody.
Yeah, probably. So,
Yeah, so question is, go now or rest up and go tomorrow?
so
I don't think we're going to go back up right now. I think it's whether we take a long rest and go down or go down.
I prefer to be topped off first before we head on back down. So I'm one for long rest, then head down. My other question is, do we tell the Legion hold off on making a deal just long as for
Oh, hell yeah.
That's
We
what
definitely
I'd
tell
say.
them that.
out? Yeah,
Yeah.
I can tell them that. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
plan made. Who would like to go have a? It seems like what you want to talk about is somewhat private. Like it doesn't seem like something meant for the open court.
Yeah.
How would you like to go about delivering that message?
we could find the wife of the warlord while she's not in the front room.
Got it. Selena, did you have something you wanted to say?
Oh, I could request his presence for a tea party.
Yeah. Yeah, bring him to our quarters and yeah, bring his mate. That'd be perfect. Definitely do that.
Okay.
Kill them! They're alone! All right, Selena, you want to take Smokey and go propose, go invite them to a tea party?
Yeah.
All right, you make your way over through the court. La 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 la. You fly through. You stand before the warlord. Blah 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 blah. She says, "Ah, that is Princess Selena, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. You got it.
Well, what is it that I could do for you?"
Well, I would be absolutely honored if you attended my tea party with my friends.
A tea party with your friends.
Yes, you would be our honored guests. But we're guests, so well, we are having a tea party, and it would be nice if you came.
I see. Make me a persuasion check. You will have advantage.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural 19 or
Ooh.
25.
No, I've never been to a royal tea party before. I will tell you what. You are our guests. Let us host it. If you wish, we can hold it here. If that works well for you.
Yes, but it's only you and your spouse that are invited. It's you know, royal guests only, as you might understand.
Royal guests only. I myself am not a royal.
Well, you could be honorary royal with me.
I see. And all of your 5 very dangerous friends are royal as well.
Well, no, but they're my friends, so they get to come too.
And your giant panther.
Oh yes, well, I mean, she is royal though, too.
Okay, got it. So just me, my wife, without any of our bodyguards, in a room with you and your group of 6 adventurers and your panther.
Sus? You think they're gonna hurt you?
I mean, it's kind of suspicious. The hobgoblins kind of laugh at that.
Oh boy, we would never. We're allies.
Then perhaps the tea party should remain maybe a little more intimate. Perhaps myself, my wife, you, and your panther.
Oh, okay, that'll work.
All right. Bring the hot water. And with that, he will dismiss everybody, and he'll have a number of the goblins bring in like a little table and boil some water, and they try and do their best. They ask you if you have a tea set. Do you have a tea set for this tea party you're proposing?
Probably not. Hold on.
Okay, so good. All right, we will supply the tea for the tea party you're hosting. Don't worry, we'll supply the location and the food and the drink to
I've,
your tea party that
I've
you've
got
invited us to.
yeah, that's rough, but I've got a mess kit.
Do you
Does
a
she ever
mess
use
kit's
this?
like a tin, it comes like a tin cup. Selena, how badly do you want to have a tea set?
Oh, I feel like that's pretty integral as like being a Fae individual. I feel like
And
she's
having a tea set is pretty important to you. Make me I want you to make me a charisma saving throw.
okay. Got a +10 on these.
I know.
Okay, that's an 18.
An 18. While they're like, so we'll provide the hot water and we will go out and find some leaves or something like that. And you're feeling like, this is a terrible breach of etiquette. As a royal tea party, you as the royal are expected to provide the tea party. And you wish for it really, really, really hard. And as they put the table down, in little splashes of fairy lights of like greens and pinks and yellows and blues, 4 teacups and a tea kettle sort of appear. Would you like to describe what your tea set looks like?
Ooh, okay. They are made of crystals with like ivies inlaid with inside the crystal. So I guess it's not a crystal, it's probably glass, but it's like
Crystal glass. Both.
sure, sure. And then it's got like ivy all throughout with it's like inlaid in the glass. Yeah. Mhm.
Got it. Yeah, all of these appear. It's not like the full set. It's not as much as you might have liked, but it is a very nice tea set. The crystal, the vines wrapped around it. Um, I'm gonna try and make something happen here real quick. Come on. A little tea party. Yes, the tea is already steeped, and you, Selena, kind of. Oh, you can't talk. You're a princess. You would know. Smokey goes and pours the tea for you, and
Oh,
for your royal guests who go. The wife is shocked. He's like, "What? What's happening?" And she's like, "The panther's pouring the tea." And he's like, "All right, whatever. Fine, don't tell me." And the panther pours the tea and like takes out like a little napkin, goes and like puts it across your lap, and then goes back to being a cat. But his wife is shocked. And he goes, and he picks up the tea very carefully, very blindly. He goes, thank you for this tea set. I'm surprised that you would carry such a thing in a place like this.
oh, I didn't carry it at all. It actually just magically appeared because I desired it so much.
Oh,
My
right.
time, and she's really good at giving me what I want. So, but it's only thanks to her that we could have this beautiful tea set. She's the
I
best.
see. Well, here's to your mom?
Yeah, Queen Titania, the summer court.
Okay. Yes, okay. Yeah. Here's to your mother. And he will just kind of blindly offer the tea, and his wife will cheers it and cheers yours. And you have these like bulky, furry, like monstrous hobgoblins are like trying to tea time with you. He goes, so,
Always do cookies out. Don't forget.
oh, I didn't, yeah, that's like an on there. Okay, thank you. Great. His wife's looking at him like she can't see it, but she's got this look of like, Where are your balls, man? She goes, so, is there not to be too hasty or anything, but is there a reason that you've thrown us this little tea party of yours?
As a matter of fact, and Selena's tone will like totally change. She'll, like sit the down and she'll very seriously slide it to the side, and her face is kind of narrow, and she's trying to like put on her maybe she's got like she's trying to manifest Tally a little bit. She's trying to be a little like serious and brooding, you know. She said,
Yeah.
yes, we have heard word. We have received information. And I think we treated this tea party as a ruse to use secret information.
They both go, what? Like, no. It goes, I see you have information. Okay, that's a lead on what we asked for.
Yeah, that's right. So get this. They are on the 6th level. We're gonna go down there, find them, beat them up, get the knife, and then bring it back to you. That's the
Good.
plan.
I like
Level.
the beat 'em up part of your plan.
Yeah, me too.
It's excellent. Awesome. This is excellent news. This is excellent news.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The Tarkanan are very eager to make a deal with you, and I suspect they have nefarious ulterior motives. So I think you should keep stalling with them. We're going to be just as fast as we can to get your knife, but I don't trust those Tarkanan. Not as far as I can throw them. Well,
Nef-
probably throw them pretty far, so I take that back. But I don't trust them.
okay. Is there any? They are a band of assassins and murderers, so I can see your concern. But is this coming from anywhere specifically? Do you have any reason to think that they intended, I don't know, go back on our deal or pull something on us?
Well, yeah. My buddy Katosh, he's very insightful and he has a bad feeling, so I trust that.
Well, okay. He goes, well, if you truly think that they're up to no good and they have nefarious intentions against the Legion, we would very much appreciate if you can turn up anything concrete, something that we can act on. We don't want to get into alliance with people who mean to use us more than is agreed upon.
Hey, Master Warlord, can I tell you a story?
Just Warlord. Or as, yeah, sure, tell me a story.
Okay, so this is how I see the future for your people, the potential, the opportunities here. Now, we take off for a few days and get this knife for you guys. And in the meantime, the drow, and this is top secret, you can't tell anyone, but the drow are planning an invasion of the Tarkanan. And we're hoping they weaken each other. It doesn't matter who wins because whoever's left over, they're going to be weakened. And then you and I team up. We take out whoever's left. And the Legion is left to run Duskhaven. And they take back over what was rightfully yours all along.
I do like your ambition, Princess. I do like it a lot. I don't think we have the force of arms to defeat both of them at the same time, and whatever retaliation force is going to come from Tarkanan afterward. Might I suggest, though, we are very excited to exterminate the Drow, and then take the 3rd level for ourselves. And if we do succeed in that, we will reinforce, and then who knows what we can achieve after that. I like your ambition, but patience is also a virtue.
This is true. Well, I'm pleased that we're working together. Also, You should know we kind of have bad blood with Tarkanan.
I have gathered this from your general party's disposition towards Tarkanan whenever they're brought up. Maybe the way that most of you spat on the ground might have gave something away. I mean, you didn't do that, but you might as well.
Well,
I've gathered that you have bad blood with Tal'Dorei.
well, just don't let them try to manipulate you into thinking that we're someone we're not, because we really are turning a new leaf.
Well, that creates certainly a delicate situation where I have two factions attempting to lend me aid that are at each other's throats. Might make things complicated. If I might request, perhaps try and keep your animosity for Tarkanan in check. They do remain under my protection so long as they're in my territory, as it is the same for you.
I perfectly understand, and we wouldn't wish any harm upon any of your guests. See, we do show restraint.
His mate says, but I mean, you said that your friend is very intuitive and does not trust Tarkanan, yeah?
That's right. We think they mean some harm towards you, but we don't have proof yet.
If you can find proof, you can do with the ambassador whatever you want. Wouldn't you say, dear? Warlord says, if the ambassador is double dealing or attempting a betrayal or a coup or something, if they're attempting something towards us to dismantle us, whatever, you can bring us proof of that. Well, that pretty much makes the deal fall through with Tarkanan.
Well,
and we'll have the same disposition towards them that you do.
Excellent. I'm glad we're allies and friends, and I'm glad you attended my tea party, even though I did have to lure you here under, well, we can't discuss these things in open.
Understood. I hope you don't take our caution as disrespect. This is a very dangerous place, these dungeons. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Well, I will say most of us in the Platinum Watch keep it clean good.
Good. Well, the 6th level is about 3 levels below. Why don't we say I will stave off the deal for 5 days. Give you a week to go down there, find my dagger, return it. We will bide our time until then.
Okay. And 5 days starting tomorrow morning?
He chuckles and says, "You're better at pushing deals than maybe one might expect. Sure, tomorrow morning. 5 days tomorrow morning."
Excellent. Well, watch your back with those Tarkanan folks, and we'll get your knife back, no problem.
It's a dagger.
Well, dagger, knife, they're all pretty similar to me.
Okay. My mother gave me this dagger.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's okay. It's up. Yes. We're in understanding with one another. Here's to you and your inexplicable tea.
Excellent. And yeah, she'll enjoy tea with them and feel very successful in her discussion.
Yeah, the warlord's buying into it. He's got the pinky out. He's doing everything you're telling him to. His wife is like, probably not going to sleep with him tonight. Yeah, eventually it comes to an end, and it comes to an end inexplicably in about after an hour. You're like, this is so wonderful, oh my goodness. And then inexplicably, in little bursts of fairy light, your tea set will vanish, and the hot tea will, what's left will sort of pour over the sides, and like, will sort of disappear from their hands. What happened? And you can go back to the party. Successfully negotiated a little bit of time.
Yeah, I'll tell
Oh
them
yeah, princess.
the conversation. Thanks, Katash. And I didn't bop anyone. I used only my words.
And it sounds like it was a glowing success.
Oh, thank you.
The
Yeah.
the diplomacy of your mother.
Oh, wow. That's a high compliment.
New leaf.
Yes, new leaf. Sure. And and Neuro, I did get us a long rest tonight, so we can take off tomorrow.
Excellent. Awesome.
And as an important reminder, they said that if you can find anything concrete regarding it, like you guys think Tarkanan is up to no good. If they truly aren't, and you can find anything concrete for them, that would make the deal fall apart and would buy you even more time.
What if we lured the ambassador out of his room and then we snooped in his room?
It's us, the Platinum Watch. Come get us. Ooh, comes running after you.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no, come get us.
I just met with the guy. He's not. I don't think he's gonna wander around, like, especially leave his room unblocked like that. I get it, but like, do you want to try doing that, or trying to rush down to get to the 6th level to find whatever might be down there?
Well, we have time tonight anyway. We're not leaving till tomorrow. So he's got to come down for dinner at least, right? So maybe while we're at dinner, you can turn me
In order to negotiate a deal, he has to go talk to the warlord and some.
into.
I'll tell you guys what. It's a little early, but it does feel like the right time for a break.
Okay.
So let's take a little bit of an early break, and when we come back, maybe some stuff can be done around the Legion territory, maybe some shenanigans. Or we continue on to the 4th level, but for now, let's take a break.
Okay.
Hey, you guys are in the territories of the Legion. You guys can either head to bed, or maybe some of you go out exploring and seeing if you can uncover any Tarkanan badness. What is it you'd like to do before heading to the
Well,
4th level?
I'm ready to head to bed.
All right. Nero's going to bed.
Wait, Nero, before you go to bed,
Yes, Princess, Your Highness.
would you be willing to turn me invisible?
I was thinking about turning Tally invisible, but okay.
Or Tally works.
Does the princess want herself invisible or Tally invisible?
You can do both of them. I've seen your magic.
Okay. Okay, fine. Let's turn both invisible.
Don't be stingy.
But remember, Princess, you can't. And Princess, just no bopping Tarkanan for now.
I'll be on my best behavior.
You promise?
I promise.
She didn't say full promise. Do I believe her, Ryan?
Probably not.
Yeah, I'll probably regret.
I pray.
What was that? What was that, Princess?
I promise.
Okay. Okay, fine. Wait, pinky swear.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay, fine, good enough. I cast.
You can make an insight check if you want, Nero, about
Okay,
fairies.
okay.
Is the fairy like?
16.
From what little folklore you've heard, fairies are exceptional deceivers, but they are not liars, and that is a key ingredient. If they make a deal, if they make a promise, they will stick to it, but they can be very tricksy about the wording of things and so forth. They'll never lie, but they won't always do exactly what was implied.
Okay, just try to run away back here instead of
Caprice.
fighting. But okay. I'll cast her and Tally invisible.
Yeah, you notice Tally is woken up at this point.
What's up, man? You're invisible. Go nuts, but don't go nuts. But you know what I mean.
Go nuts within reason. All right, Selena and Tally, you got 1 hour to be very good. What do you do?
As soon as we get around the corner, I see you trying to talk, Selena. I couldn't really hear you.
Couldn't hear you for a second, Selena.
All right, I was gonna say we need a distraction, or we could just wait for him to leave his room and then go in behind him.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
What do you have in mind?
Look, the way I see it, you and I, both invisible, we could change the world.
And a non-invisible panther.
He's like right next to you. She can smell you.
Why don't you have Smokey act up and, start fucking shit up, bring, I don't know, bring the guy out of his room, and then we can mosey on in there.
Okay. Here. You get that, Smokey? You're gonna create a distraction.
Okay. Says it like actually speaks. Goes, okay.
You got your voice back. Oh,
She like headbutts you to pet her.
oh yeah, or we could have the warlord distract. That's actually a much better idea.
You want me to go ask the warlords to distract him?
Yeah.
Warlord's gonna say no, absolutely not. He's under my protection. Whatever you're planning, fuck you.
I meant like have a meeting.
You're gonna ask the warlord, hey, could you at this for a very particular moment go have a meeting with this guy?
Like meet,
Like right now.
like
Like
summon
right now.
him to like whatever. Okay.
The warlord
You know
goes, no. He goes, I will remind you whatever you're planning, he's under my protection. If you insult him, hurt him, steal from him, you may as well be stealing from me.
And okay then. And I remind Tally and Princess of that, like no stealing or killing.
The situation.
This is gonna go so bad.
I know. Why did I
This is
give
gonna go
in?
terribly.
It's gonna
This
go
is not-
awfully.
I can tell
Or we could-
already this is gonna go bad.
Oh, we can. Oh,
I
we,
mean, the one scenario we sent the princess into earlier, we sent her with no guidance, and it went
That's true. It did
perfectly.
go well. It's true.
It went
It's true.
perfectly.
It's true. All right.
Down to
Okay,
the last
you guys-
detail.
I'm gonna expedite the planning paralysis. Is maybe happening a little tonight. You guys go over here. You look in the window. And go, okay, Smokey, you're up. The window smashes and Smokey runs around. And the guy's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Is that a panther?" And he's like in the corner freaking out. And Smokey goes, he goes, "Ah!" And Smokey goes, like takes a chess piece in her mouth and runs out. He goes, "No, my complete set!" And he'll go running after Smokey.
A merciful defense.
Incredible. That couldn't have gone any better. Yeah, I would like to sneak in there and start
The
running.
gods! Gods! You hear at the street. Okay, you make your way in. What are you looking for?
Communications to Tarkanan.
Make an investigation check. You can as well, Tally.
Can I help Tally?
Sure.
Uh, 26.
26. You look around. There are some very minor, not incriminating reports and messages. Actually, not even messages, really. More like a record of some conversations that have happened. Like I've said, this has been very early on, so there's probably like 3 or 4 pages of this book that is filled. That is like, Oh, I was received very politely. I'm surprised how well they've been. It's very, oh, they've shown me every kindness. They've given me the best room. Things seem to be going in the right direction. I sure hope I impress my boss. Shit like that. Nothing particularly incriminating in there. What you do find is pretty interesting and possibly tempting. Um, is there is an iron coffer in the room. It is unlocked and filled with 100 gold pieces. You suspect this is the ambassador's personal funds.
We gotta be on our best behavior.
They won't know.
They'll know. It'll
How will they know?
it'll make bad blood.
Sorry.
Okay.
But let's keep looking for something incriminating. Maybe under the bed. And she'll keep looking.
You continue to look around and under the bed and everything. I'm sorry to say that there doesn't seem to be anything incriminating in this room.
Can I use Wand of Secrets without it disrupting?
Do the Wand of Secrets. There seems to be no other secrets. You found the iron coffer. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be much.
Well, I
The
have
room
to open
doesn't
it
seem-
to see what's inside.
Well, 100 gold pieces, as you found out previously.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything incriminating in the room. You look under the bed and over the shelves and behind the secret brick wall, and there's nothing.
I guess that's all we can do for now.
So,
I really would like to fuck something up right now, but we're not supposed to.
Near the door, there's a knock on the door. From a goblin voice, Mr. Ambassador, sir, Mr. Glace, are you there? No? Nobody home right now? Okay, come back later. Probably sleeping. It's late.
where would he be if not here?
Chasing a panther. Damn,
Oh,
Ted.
He's a brave guy. Give him credit. He's chasing a fucking panther.
It's true. He's like, no, my house. He's like chasing down this panther.
He's a
It's funny.
brave motherfucker. Holy shit.
Guess I'll leave. I'll tell Tally. I'll be like, well, I guess this was a bust. I'm gonna go home. And
This is a fucking letdown.
As
yeah.
you guys go out the door, you are going to be in this alley, and the door adjacent is a grated door. And through that grated door, you see a mostly disturbed room and 3 goblins talking in hushed tones. Make a perception check.
Yeah. I don't know whose perception is better, but I'll make one too.
23.
23 should do it.
All right, Selena listens most intently. The one goblin is talking to the other two, and is saying, "Tell him you should get out now." I go, "You mean it?" He always looked around like he was kind of blind, but he's like, really, really blind? He's like, "Tell me this. Have you seen him, actually do anything without the assistance of his lovely bride lately?" "No." "I'm telling you, he is proper blind. How do you expect he's gonna lead the Legion while he's properly blind? You gotta get out now before it's too late. People start figuring it out, come down on this place, and everybody's dead. You gotta join up with Tarkanan. They go, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense. I suppose. And he goes, not suppose. I mean, what are you gonna do? You gonna hang around here and follow a blind guy? I mean, no offense to him, but like, you got the drow on your doorstep. You need some muscle to keep you safe. And that's generally the conversation.
Lena's gonna call out. This is your conscience speaking. Do not speak ill of the warlord.
Oh God! Oh no!
You speak.
We gotta get out of here. The person who's trying to convince them has no idea how to respond. They're like, we gotta go! And they go, and they run out the door, and they run away. And the last guy's like, and he goes running off too.
Yeah, I'll go back to my room, I guess.
You just go, I'm gonna go to bed. That was fun. I'm going to sleep.
Oh, party that we didn't find anything. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Find
Cool.
anything?
No luck. I scared some hobgoblins or some little goblins.
Why'd you scare the goblins?
Well, they were bad mouthing our friend the warlord, so I had to stick up for him.
Why were they bad mouthing him?
Oh, well, because they know this.
Seems they're worth getting out.
What's going on? We need to move fast.
Who would have told them that, though?
Who do we think? Well, did they talk about joining Tarkanan, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think's spreading word about it?
Think it's the ambassador?
It's possible. I think if that's true, it might be better if us just get going tonight.
Well, I think the either we get going tonight or somebody needs to let the warlord know what's going on,
Yeah.
because that's roughly the only person, the ambassador, that would be able to tell people about that. And if Tarkanan are the people that took the dagger, they probably took it knowing its effects. So I think the warlord needs to get the ambassador out of here, probably as soon as possible.
Yeah, you told us we have to find proof before he'll do that, though.
We'll just give. We don't have proof of the ionize thing, but we do have proof that word's beginning to get out, so we need to move fast. We'll swing by, tell them, then we'll need to get going.
Well, I mean, that is kind of proof, though. I mean, we were talking about joining Tarkanan. I mean, obviously they view Tarkanan as the stronger power here, and they probably think that because, well, someone from Tarkanan told them. And, there's only one person that would be able to tell them, so I don't know if that would be incriminating enough.
At least give them the chance to keep an eye out.
Yeah.
That is what my books would call a circumstantial tally.
Yeah.
Fucking
Okay.
Esquire?
Okay, so the plan is give them the heads up about what we've heard, that what's beginning to get out, and we need to start moving tonight.
I want to get, I mean, it's already late. We might as well get a rest in.
How tired is
Yeah.
everybody?
All right.
I doubt we're
you
gonna
guys-
make a difference in 12 hours. So let's just Start
Yeah,
putting
you
You
guys
mean
all
you're asking the guy who's already asleep? Yeah, don't ask the guy who's already asleep.
yeah, you look around. We're gonna say our less social people are already asleep. It's late. You guys go to yeah. You guys
There we
all
go.
go to bed.
Uh,
You all
can I
yeah
do one
yeah
thing actually?
yeah.
Just a small thing. I would do a ritual cast of divination, burn an incense that I have.
There we go. Cast
Um,
of divination. Your quarry comes to you as before.
Hello, Guta. We've made it further into the dungeon, and we wish to retrieve this dagger expediently for the Hobgoblin Warleader to protect himself and his clan. Uh, I would ask you, what is the most direct route down to the 6th level or to said dagger?
That is a hmm. Ooh, that's a big question.
Or like,
Hmm.
or it could even just be like, what would be the biggest tip for getting down?
Okay. Here is what we'll say because it does say that it can be somewhat cryptic, if I'm not
Yeah, that's
mistaken.
yeah, exactly.
All right, that helps me. That
Yeah, no
helps me
problem.
a little
Doesn't
bit.
have to be exact. It's I'm divining from literally gods.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay.
Just thought
Uta's
this
gonna
could
appear and
be
say,
close.
"My dear Katash, listen closely, and you may find your way quickly. Once you're on the 4th level, take the river to the southeast, and that will lead you to the 5th level. Once you reach the 5th level, I'm figuring that out. I'm
No problem.
addressing. I'm talking to God. Give me a moment.
The
God will
gods.
let God will let me know real in a moment. Um. Oh shit! Echoes. Oh damn. Hold on. How the fuck do we get to music? Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of we're jumping ahead. I'm a
Yeah, no
It's
worries.
okay. Totally get
I
it.
was mostly just meaning to set up a route that we can then follow the next morning
Yeah,
directly.
absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm just looking around. Ah, there it is. Um, okay. How to tell you this? Um, on the 5th level, you are seeking a tunnel made by monstrous hands. You will find it to the west of the innermost forest. There, I did it. So, travel the river southeast
Yep.
on the 4th level
To the
and
5th.
seek the dug tunnel
Yeah.
to the west of the most inner forest of the level.
West of the most inner. Got it.
And that should take you pretty
Down
directly to
to
the 6th
down
level.
to the 6th. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll I don't know. Katash's eyes will glow white and he'll just I think I have an idea of where to go tomorrow. Um, I'll prepare a water walk in the morning.
awesome.
Traverse the river.
As we all go to sleep, I'll take first watch to keep an eye out. Make sure nobody breaks into the room at night.
Um, yeah, you guys get some sleep. You are well under the protection of the warlord, and you wake up the next morning with a long rest under your belt. And you can certainly gather yourselves up if you wish to proceed and begin the voyage to the fourth level.
Do we want to tell the guy first? Give him the heads up. The
I think
warlord
that's
that
where we're going.
I mean, like other people are starting to like talk. You we want to give him the heads up about that?
I'll tell you what, you head to the south of the village on the way out. You find those two bugbear guys who are like, hey, how's it going? You guys heading out?
Yeah. So I explore down south. I mean, south down.
Yeah, I got you, like vertically.
Yeah,
Understood. Yeah,
vertical south.
we'll show you in the right way. We'll also let the warlord know that you guys are heading out if that's your. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. Anyway, otherwise, they show you all the way back to the original crossroads, where you originally met um, the captain. Captain is a sick name, so I don't want to forget it. Yeah, you guys make it all the way back where the bugbears drop you off,
Killing
and
Skull Cleaver.
yeah, he says, Captain Skullcleaver. He turns around and goes, "Huh, you're all still alive. Seems that you made nice with the warlord.
He's cool with us. We're cool with him.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, easy enough." And he'll just point in the one direction you guys have not been to yet, which is this way. Says, "Yep, just follow that road there. There's no twists and turns. It'll take you down to the fourth level."
Thank you very much. Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, good luck with whatever you're up to. And he'll send you on your way, and indeed, down to the fourth level you go. That's the sound of you guys going down to the next level, by the way. Just saying. Okie dokie. Let me get some ducks in order real quick.
It doesn't sound like a Mario tube. I don't want it.
Exactly what I was thinking. But that
Okie
also means that
dokie.
the music this entire time would have been na 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 na.
Yeah.
We're about to get to the scary boss music.
Yeah.
Elden Ring boss fight
Mm.
music.
We had one of those earlier today during Netherdeep during the boss battle, so I hit him with Latin music. It's
Oh,
a three-phase fight, so oh
goddamn.
yeah, I hit them with the
What
Latin bot
adventure
music.
was it?
Netherdeep.
Oh, no. Oh, goddamn. That's. Ooh.
They're fighting a guy known as the Apotheon. And
Yeah, that's
Apotheon
what they call
basically
me.
means becoming a god.
Mhm.
Or became a god, something like those lines.
He's probably a
Apotheosis.
tool, dude.
No, he's a good guy, actually.
Yeah.
He's a decent guy. Okay, welcome, all of you, to the next level. You find yourselves here on the fourth level. You finally the descent ceases, and you may continue your journey. You guys make your way over to here, where you're going to immediately find yourselves at a crossroads. In fact, you find yourself in something of a fungus forest, if you will. The mossy path runs between patches of stout Trillimac and a forest of towering Zuckwood, whose caps scrape the 40-foot high ceiling. Throughout the cavern, a small clearing where the fungi have been torn out of the mossy ground is clear for you all. I know it looks like stone, but don't worry about it.
We believe you.
Appreciate that. Most ceilings on this journey are going to be tunnels are going to be 20 feet high, caverns go up to about 30 to 50 feet, less otherwise said. The floor is very uneven, covered in dirt and no small amounts of bat guano. The floor is very soft to walk on. In fact, it's very hard to for those of you who consider yourself survivalists, interpret the way, the tracks. You have what looks to be several tunnels that lead in and around the space here. But essentially, there's like a way that you can go east, there's a way you can go west, and that's it. So east or west, friends?
Can we listen to where we might hear running water?
Um, Make a perception check.
Okay.
As long as it's southeast and not northeast, I think we're good to go there.
16.
16. You listen, you're struggling to find the sound of water.
Okay. Well, when in doubt, go left.
Well, do you want to go left or do you want to follow Katosh's divination?
Katosh.
Good.
All right, so that leads east, I believe was the directive. And hey, when we look at it, that's the same way, Nero. Left is left is oh. Dibs. There we go. Yeah, the way to go. So, you guys begin to travel this way. You head over to here, in which you are going to see a garden of barrel stalk, blue cap, timask, and trillimac fill the cavern, which are all various types of mushrooms and fungi. Between the garden patches, between the garden patches meander paths that lead to and from various exits. Something definitely travels to and from this place. Stalactites cover the ceiling of the wide tunnel that leads south. Who here has a light source or dark vision going?
I have dark
Light
vision.
source, more importantly. Yeah,
I always have the lamp going.
got it. As you're entering the cavern, everyone's just kind of ooh-de-doo-de-doo. Tally, it's you that is going to notice that there's a couple of creatures meandering amongst the stalactites above. They look very much like stalactites in that they come to like, a drop like this, but you notice that what's attaching them to the ceiling is not their stone body, it is their upper body that is little pincers holding them to the roof and a single eye looking down at all of you and a maw of about 4 pincers. There's about 8 of them ready to drop as soon as you go underneath them. You could warn the party, or you could have some fun.
The way is here. And he just kind of stands there and like points and kind of, looks down the hallway, not trying to draw attention to the
Motherfucker.
Everyone's like, "Woohoo, let's go!" Who? It's Phil. You're leading the pack, right? That's kind of your dig. That's what you do, big armored man.
Yeah.
All right, Tal, you're like, all right, Philly, right that way, sir. And on you go. Doesn't seem to mind Philly as he walks through. Who's that light going? It's just Tally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We got some blessed
I
individuals.
probably do.
Yeah. Okay. Katosh. So Tally, you kind of like letting the whole party go through, and you're gonna be at the back.
Yeah.
Okay. You're like, all right, keep on going, everybody, keep on going. Katosh, as you enter with your light glowing, um, uh, you notice these up there, and maybe you know what Tally's up to.
I want to cast command on Tally so bad.
Do it, dude.
I
Do
look
it,
at I
do
look
it,
at him.
do
Hold
it,
hold
do
on,
it.
hold on, hold on. Do I
He's like,
realize
oh
that?
no,
Wait. Do I realize
Woo!
that that Katash
I
knows
look
what I'm
up.
trying to
I
do?
look at Tally. I look
I'm
up
like,
again.
I'm like,
Tally!
now shut the fuck up. Shh,
Everybody back up!
you
And I
motherfucker.
push Tally a little bit
Everybody back up.
closer. I
All
don't
right.
I don't command him, but I'll just push him beside me so that if they fall on both of us.
Yeah, Philippe, Darwin, Selena, and Nero are like in the chamber. Colonel go, what? And the two of you are like at the entrance, like you're holding on a tally, and you guys haven't entered. They haven't seemed to drop on any of the other party members, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll prepare, or I'll try and move if I can, I guess. But could just
Okay.
do a fireball. It just feels like a waste.
Oh, you're just gonna fireball the roof?
No, I was saying I could, but
You
might
can if you
collapse
want.
the entire cavern. I don't want to waste it for now. I'll see.
Okay,
Well, all
you
right.
guys.
It seems like Katash and I need to have a discussion here. Nero, take my lamp. What I would like some privacy, please.
I don't need it. Oh, I don't need a lamp. I'm good.
You
I
guys
can see
couldn't
the
get this
dark.
done last night.
No.
Tally hands you the lamp, and unfortunately, him just putting it up near your chest is quite enough. Suddenly, uh, you're like, I don't really need it, thanks though. Suddenly one of these like little stalactite things fall. It misses you, Nero. It just on the ground beside you. You're like, and you look down, and you're gonna see this creature is like on the floor, like on its back with its little claws going,
Oh
like it's
yeah,
kind
I
of
see
like a
it.
turtle
Yeah.
stuck on its back a little bit.
What the fuck? I look
Yeah,
up.
this thing almost fell on you in the Zoom chat.
Yeah,
Oh, he's a little guy.
he's
You're
a
like, what the
little guy.
You're like, what the fuck? And you see it
I,
like eventually like flip itself over and
I,
starts making like 5 feet at a time, like a little.
I step back 5 feet at a time.
Yeah, well, not towards you. He's going towards the wall to like get back up onto the roof to try again, basically. But
That's his only viable attack.
I
this is
look
his
up.
only viable. This is the Magikarp of D&D right here.
You splash. It is ineffective.
Yeah, yeah.
Darwin,
I'll
do you
go
wanna
over and
harvest
grab
this?
it by the back end and help it to the wall.
Yeah, you put it on the wall. It's big. It's like you have to hold it like this, Philippe. Like it's a medium-sized creature. It's big. But yeah,
Oh
you
fuck.
put it on the wall and it like
Good safety
it
tip.
starts
So
pulling
we
itself
want
up.
to try it, see if we should serve it in the bar.
It's not until we're ready to go out. It's
Yeah.
my guess is that it needs to be fresh.
Could gentle
Uh,
repose it.
Also, as a funny note, this is very important. As a very funny note, the piercer actually took damage from falling from the ceiling to attempt to make its attack.
Oh no.
So it's like a little hurt. It's like it's got some cuts and scrapes, and it's been hurt from falling from the ceiling.
Can I look up at the ceiling and see if there are others up there?
Like, oh no, it's cute, guys. Can we keep it?
No.
It took it took like 13 damage. It's bloodied.
Holy crap!
It fell 30 feet from the ceiling. It hurt some. You point it up, and aside from the one that's crawling up the wall to try again, there are 7 more.
Oh, I move back.
I think we can just ignore these guys and carry on.
Yeah, if you guys want to like around the general drop zone.
I'll just umbrella carry everybody.
Yeah, you put the shield up, everyone gets under, but like dong, 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 dong. They only seem to be interested in anyone with a light, so they pretty much just exclusively drop when Tally or Patosh get anywhere near them. But yeah, they like and like hurt themselves as they hit your shield and fall on the ground and go, "Rah," and then start crawling back towards the wall. It's pretty pathetic. It's rough. But you guys make it through, and you're gonna notice that there are 3 ways you can go. You could also go back the way you came. There is a north, an east, and a south passage. It is up to you which you'd like to take.
East.
East. East. Yum.
East.
All right.
I thought we were going west.
You guys make it east, and you guys are going to get into this next chamber. This 30-foot high cave hosts a forest of stalagmites, some of which are broken. The floor continues to be uneven and is strewn with bits of what look to be chewed up armor and bone, as well as the occasional copper piece or silver piece on the ground. If you were to sift through everything on the ground, you might find a couple of little trinkets and gems, perhaps.
I should throw a torch, but we don't want to light it here.
I'll send a mage hand over, see if I can't pick one up.
Pick what up?
That uses the gems on the ground.
There are, as far as you can see, there's copper and silver pieces. You can send your hand over, you pick up a silver piece. It do be a silver piece. It's a mimic! Eats your hand. No, it doesn't.
Okay. Okay. Let's look up at the ceiling again and see if there's nothing else up there.
You look it up. No, nothing up there. And then you see two of the stalagmites open their eyes.
Oh,
And
shit.
suddenly, Nero, there's going to be a little surprise round on you. Why is it always me? That is going to be a 14 to hit.
No.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, who's up next? Tally, this is for you. In fairness, 22 to hit. You're dead.
Oh, I was gonna say, let me guess, 23 to hit.
No, 22.
In that case, yeah, I think it hits.
Okay, that hits. I'm just gonna keep going around. Katosh does a 14 hit.
No.
No. Does a 12 doesn't hit. Does a 19 hit.
Oh, yes, it does.
All right, we got one left. Selena does a modified 20 hit.
no.
No. All right. As Katosh, Tally, and Nero are suddenly just tendrils from the wall that were just completely like a part of the wall a second ago, like wrap around you. Nero gets like one around the ankle, gets reverse, pulled up into the air. Tally and Katosh are pulled up into the air as well. And you see the stalagmites with one eye are attached to those tendrils and open up their mouths as they start reeling you towards their mouths. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, bro.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ew.
Gross.
I'm not seeing my dice roll. Every time
You
I press
got,
the button. So what?
you got a 23.
Ah, thank you. I meant like
Well-
the actual dice rolling on the screen.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, my ADD, it's not treating that well.
Playing D&D with Christopher Walken would be hell.
I want to roll an athletic saving throw.
No,
Christopher Walken.
I don't
there
want
is
to
no
roll
athletics.
that.
No.
No.
But he hit, right?
You're
I
rolling
don't
my
gotta
buddy.
roll an investigation. I want to roll a perception.
You're rolling my buddy's dice all wrong.
I don't want to.
I've got the poison condition, and the only prescription is a lesser restoration.
Mm-hmm.
That was
So
really
help me.
fucking-
That's good. That's some good
God.
clean humor. Good work, guys.
That's good clean.
Who is this guy?
It's like, that was good. That was good, guys. Good job. Goes, oh, hey, you guys probably forgot about me, but I'm still here. It's me, Zarn, the were-rat, your favorite. They tried to arrest me when I got left behind in Duskhaven, but I got
Yes.
away.
Good to see you, Zon.
Yeah, good to see you too, Nero. You're like my role model.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, version 2.0.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you that? I'm the new and improved.
Carbon copy.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I gotta, I'm a little more scrappy.
Oh, so a better iteration. I got you.
I don't want to be offending no one.
We both
Comparison.
have our own advantages.
We sure do. We sure do. And this guy is okay. Beautiful. That's where we are in our situation. Ain't that splendid? So
Are
that was their
these
surprise round.
are these noticeably like bigger than the ones that we just saw?
Oh yeah, these are not of the same specimen type. That's for damn sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the other ones had like an eye and then a number of like hooked beak, and then they also just like fell off of the ceiling and were pathetic. These ones are like on surprise caught three of you and are dragging them towards like serrated teeth mouth. You're like, oh, this is like the grandpappy of what those guys were doing. These are the Gyarados of the cave.
Oh no!
And gosh. And our were-rat pal. It's me, John Grammaticus. Okay, let's get to it. Who rolled a 20 or above?
Me.
Oh, what'd you get, sir?
I got a 23.
23. Did anyone else get anything above 20? Okay, what about above 15? Oh, it's only the bad guy. Who got above 10?
Whoa.
Wow.
12 from Darwin. Who got 10 or above? Or I just did that. Who got a 5 or above?
9.
It's a 7.
Wow.
So, what'd you get there, Philippe?
4.
Oh no. What
Oh.
did you get, Selena?
3.
Oh, you win. Okay, that's gonna bring us to Tally. Tally, you, my good friend, are
Oh, no.
25. You are 25 feet. In fact, I'm probably gonna put you directly beneath because you got lifted off the ground, so you're kind of, how gravity works and all. Funnily enough, like Nero and Katosh are getting like boof, boof, boof against each other. They're getting like being pulled up next to each other. You have got your own one. You're 20 feet in the air and being like reeled in towards this stalactite monster. What do you do? You are grappled. Grappled and restrained.
Hmm. I mean, I can't move at all, right?
Nope. No, sir. You can try and break it. You can use your action to try and break free.
Hmm. And I can't swing around.
No. The strength of the thing is resistant.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, I reckon. What can I do?
Pray.
Okay. I guess I'll just I guess I'll
You can attack the tendril.
yeah. I guess I'll attack with 2 daggers.
All right, go for it. You have disadvantage.
I'll use my bonus action for steady aim.
Fair enough. Can you use steady aim with your
Bro, you should just use a luck point.
I mean, this is free. I haven't moved during this turn.
Yeah, but your speed is 0.
I don't think that's a factor though.
No, you're good. You can use it.
It
yeah,
will
grappling and
be
restrain
0.
doesn't technically turn your speed to 0. It
Mhm.
just disables you from being able to utilize it. So yes, technically you can use it. Go for it.
Ah, okay. 19 to hit.
That will hit. Oh, that will not hit the tendril.
What?
Unfortunately, the tendril is thin and it is dense and it is as hard as stone. And you like take your rapier and try and like stick it and pierce it, and it just kind of ting off the side.
Hmm. All right. Second dagger.
Go for it.
Sakayat. How's a 26 do?
That's a disadvantage, or is your steady aim for the entire?
Oh,
you're
yeah.
Is
My
your
bad.
steady aim just for the one attack?
23
or is
to
it
hit.
For
My bad.
use a bonus action to gain advantage on a ranged attack.
It's only one, I think.
Oh, okay, so you would be doing this at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Unless I did the
Unless
I
you did
threw it.
No, even if you threw it, you're restrained. You can use if you want to use a lucky, you can roll the straight and get your roll.
I rolled with disadvantage on the second attack, and it's a 20. So.
Oh shit, that's at disadvantage. That's very impressive. That will absolutely hit. Go ahead and roll damage. No sneak attack on this one, boyo.
That'll be 7 damage.
The tendril is nearly cut away. Just a little bit of more damage would cut you free, essentially. You're doing the like, I don't know, the Han Solo, like whatever it is, like you're like currently trying
Luke
to cut
Skywalker.
yeah, Luke Skywalker. You've got like a couple of strands, like you got like 3 strands left there, and you're just at the end of your turn, not quite able to cut through all of it yet. Okay, excellent. That is going to bring us to the bad guys. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I've lost a lot of people. Do you think that'll protect you running away? Darwin, we're going to start with you, sir. Here comes an attack for you. That's going to be a fat 9, which probably doesn't do the job. We're going to try again. That's caught, in fairness. That is going to be a 16. 16 hit?
Nope.
No. That was a miss. He's only got tally. What are the range of these things? They're pretty good. Oh yeah, we're fine. He's gonna do one more attack on you. It's not gonna hit. You're good. Attack misses. Next guy. Oh, he's got 2 more. What am I doing? Miss Darwin. And the last one is cocked. And the last one is, you're a very lucky man. That was 4 attacks. They just completely biff. Next guy, he has 5 tentacles available. One of them is lashed around Tally. I'm not fully considering that. We'll go for Smokey. This will be my revenge.
Morning flare.
Oh, you saved her from a decent roll. Yeah, you probably saved Smokey just there. Good job. Smokey will take some temp points. How many is that?
Oh, super good. 15.
Nice. Okay.
I love that fucking cat.
Not the cat. Philippe, you are up next, my friend. Tentacles coming your way. Oh boy, does a 12 hit?
No.
Oh shit. This is better. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
How about a 19?
Nope.
I can do better, coach. How about a 24?
Yeah, but
Um,
I have my reaction.
Sure do.
I think that you ought to hit one of your friends instead.
Okay. Yeah, you redirect this tentacle and it goes on like a 50-foot arc and some like oh no. Fuck. Literally aiming over here goes, oh shit. And it's gonna go the other way. That will definitely hit his buddy. Oh, I didn't deal damage at all to anybody. I forgot to do all of that. So let me do that for you guys. 7, 4, 11,
We're gonna deal damage, amateur hour, Ryan.
19. Hey, don't better watch it, boy.
Yeah, yeah. D&D rule number 1: never tease the DM.
Careful on that. Okay, speaking of which, it's damage time. All of my people who are currently grappled and restrained, here comes your damage. Tally, I'm starting with you. That's going to be 17 points of piercing damage. Oh, slashing damage. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. I take it all back. The tendrils are incapable of causing damage. I did it right the first time. I made a mistake. So nobody gets hurt. Nobody was hurt in the making of these tendrils. But they're about to be, as that is all the tendrils that have actually attacked, they're going to use the reel part of their multi-attack. This one has only got one guy to reel in, which is you, Tally. Get to reel you at up to 25 feet, which will get you nice and in melee range of that gaping maw. 40 feet, you're at 35. Nice. It is going to make a bite attack on you and start to eat you, sir. Alright, Tally, does a 19 hit. You're muted.
Damn it! It won't after I use Gift the Metallic Dragon Protective Wings. So I'll add 3 to my AC for a total of 20.
Got it. All right, you protect yourself in that moment. As for you two over there, it is going to... Actually, in fairness, Katosh, I made a mistake. You can only do one reel at a time. So you're still on the ground. You're grappled and restrained, but you haven't been reeled into the air. Okay. Only Nero has. Which brings us to Nero. Nero, you're getting reeled in. You get reeled right into the maw of the bad guy. He's coming in for an attack. That's a 17 to hit.
Miss with shield.
Fair enough. Okay, that's the bad guy turn. Bring us to Darwin. Darwin, you're up.
I kind of look at it. Can I tell how many tentacles they each have?
They each have 6 tentacles.
All right. Probably not so efficient to target those as to try and bring the main body down. Let's see. And Nero and Tally, they both been bitten at, so
Yeah, they're both like Tally's like doing some like crazy like Indiana Jones bullshit, like maneuvering around to get away from the bite. Nero's like in its mouth with a field of arcane like barely protecting him from getting chewed.
all right, yeah. Then Nero becomes priority. So I will do shoot 3 missiles at the main body of the one currently trying to gnaw on Nero.
Excellent. Go for it.
Poop. 18 damage.
18 damage is still decent damage. They all
Minimum damage.
Oh, that's too bad. Still hits though. Well done. Is there anything else?
Yeah, that'll be it for now.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Nero as your shield fades away and you are grappled and restrained. What's the plan?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be using a hold on here. Okay, wait, let me think a sec here. I'm going to use a Misty Step scroll to escape it.
All right, fair enough. You go 30 feet straight down, I assume?
Uh, yeah, as far away from it as I can, back towards the thing we went
All right.
away from.
You Misty Step straight down, and that leaves only 5 feet to fall, and you easily land on your feet without issue. You can now use your movement to run at top speed if you wish.
Okay, but first I'm going to use my action to use Circle Blasting at the tentacle.
Only cast one spell a turn.
I mean, this is
You
an
can use a
item.
cantrip. Doesn't matter. You can
Okay,
use
never
a
mind.
cantrip if you want.
Okay, hold on. I'll just use the I'll use the cantrip then.
All right.
Attack the tentacle.
Got it. You want to attack a tentacle?
Yeah. 25.
25 will hit. One of the tentacles will be attacked.
14.
14. 14 damage. One of the tentacles just gets ripped away.
Awesome. Then I run away.
All right, 30 feet.
Yeah, back
Okay.
towards where we came, I guess.
You're gonna start pushing through the crowd. Get
Sure.
out of my way!
Sure,
15.
yeah. Like, don't worry, I'll blast if they grab you.
All right, you run around, kind of behind the corner, behind Darwin.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. That will bring us then to Katosh. Tosh, what do you do?
They're higher than 30 feet, right? Looks like.
Yeah, they're at the base of where you can reach them is 40 feet,
Okay,
but they're
no problem.
attached to the ceiling, which is 50 feet high.
Gotcha. Well, then in that case, I'll see if I can put them to sleep.
Fair enough. Okay.
Wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom save, wisdom save, wisdom save. DC?
12.
Let me check.
Come on, baby. Come on.
You see the eyes blinking, like struggling to hold themselves open, and while this one still has you and Tally in its grasp, you can feel it loosening around you, and Tally, you can feel it loosening around you. If they fail on their next turn, they're gonna go to sleep. You've effectively connected.
Oh yeah. I'll yell and say, "Someone try and help Tally down, or get ready to catch him, or something."
Okay, excellent.
I'll have that in mind. Help.
All right, that'll bring us to you, Philippe. What would you like to do, Sam?
Katasha's tentacle constrained, so I'd like to go over and wrap my
Check
arm
him free.
around the tentacle that's restraining him.
Okay.
Kind of the lead on a tug of war game,
Sure.
and if I can try to just unwrap it from around Katash,
Yeah.
then that
Yeah.
will be the action.
Absolutely. Make me an athletics check to just like pull Katosh free.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, thank God for human. Oh, well, that's a whole pit better for 10.
Ooh, 10. This thing's got Katosh. You're tugging on it as hard as you can, and you could tug harder, but you probably risk damaging Katosh, and he's just this thing has got it. Unfortunately, on a 10, I'm sorry to say.
That's fine.
All right, you have a bonus action, my friend.
No, that's
No,
it.
Awesome. Zarn is going, do I shoot him? Do I shoot him? He's looking over at you.
If they
Katosh.
wake up, not yet.
Okay.
Get ready.
Okay. He will hold his action to fire his crossbow bolt, should they succeed and stay alive. Selena, are you with us?
Yeah.
What would you like to do? As a note, Smokey has 15 temporary hit points. If you didn't catch that.
Cool. Okay. Okay, can I fly up to the one holding? Oh, I can't reach.
And as a note, they're currently under the influence of the sleep spell by Katosh. There's a
Oh.
chance that they might be knocked out. If you want to, Katosh did say, somebody catch Tally.
I'll catch Tally.
Selena flies over, goes, if you want to hold an action to catch Tally, you certainly can, Selena.
All right, perfect.
All right, incredible. You fly over, you've got your little fairy arms wide open to catch him. That brings us to Tally's turn. Tally, you feel it loosening, for better or for worse. What do you do?
Okay.
Because you're 50 feet above the ground.
Yeah, 50 feet now?
Oh, sorry, you're 40. You're 35 feet above the ground. My apologies. But don't worry, you have the smallest princess in the world ready to catch you.
She's held me before.
Yes, it's true. You could just attempt to free yourself. They're about to fall asleep, maybe.
Damn. I kind of want to attack it with my my fucking whip, and then kind of while it's hanging on, just kind of dangle down. But
You can, but note that they probably won't remain asleep while they're
Yeah.
taking damage.
yeah, I'll try to break free then.
There are other stalactites. If you want to try and do some cool shit and all the way down on your whip, you still can if you want.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. You dual wield. You put one away. You pull out the whip. You've got the Nick property, so we're gonna be a little loose and fast to give you the fun of it. So as not to wake it up, you do need to make an athletics check to break free, non-violently.
Okay.
Or at least not damage.
All right, this will be a lucky.
A couple of things have to go right for this to go right.
All right, that'll be 16 athletics.
Nice. That will succeed. You, especially because it's loosening, you pull yourself free and you begin to fall. But whatever, Nick property, fuck. You go up at one of the stalactites. I'm gonna have you make me, let's call it an attack roll. Make me a whip attack against a stalactite. See if you can catch it.
All right.
You know what? Better yet, let's make this a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Make me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can snap reaction, fling that thing out, and catch yourself.
Okay. It's a 16 dex save.
16 dex save. I'm gonna go look up really quick the AC of stone, which will be a good for determining. Where are you? What'd you roll?
16.
16. And it wraps around. You're like, woohoo! And then you hear, you go, fuck, and you're looking for a second there. Everyone's like, holy shit! And then you ragdoll. But you save yourself that you were one off. So
Damn.
and then Selena's like, I got him! I got him! I got him! Selena, I want you to make a strength saving throw to catch Tally on the way down.
Is it bad that I
You
kind of
will
want
at
you to
least
feel it?
lessen the bludgeoning damage if she misses catching you, because you were close with the whip.
Okay.
13.
A 13? Let's check something. Okay, whip would have caught you for 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you would have had to be 5 feet up because that's your range. So it's at 30-foot fall. So about 10. What'd you roll, Selena?
13.
She's like, I got him, I got him, I got him! And then Tally fully pancakes Selena into the ground.
Oh no.
Selena, so that's a 30-foot fall. You're gonna break Tally's fall for him, which is awesome. You're both still gonna take damage, but Tally's damage is gonna be a lot lessened. So,
This is great.
Selena, you are gonna take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and are thrown underneath Tally on the ground. And Tally, you would have taken 4 damage, but because of Selena, will take only 2 instead.
Hey.
And you're prone on top of her.
Great success.
I love it when a plan comes together.
I go, oh fuck, I'm coming!
So you're laying there on top of Selena. And Selena's like head is like here, and her little feet are like out there, and you're like,
Ouch.
That was great. Appreciate it, Selena.
That was a real like Buzz Lightyear flying situation for sure.
Falling with style.
Falling with style, that's right. You still have your movement. I'm gonna take your bonus action from you for all that. We'll say you have your movement left.
Okay. I guess I'll get out of the range of the stalactite monsters.
You stand up and run away from a flattened Selena. Thanks! Thanks, Selena. Where do you want to run? Like over here?
Yeah. I don't think I could pick her up. That would be action, right? So
Yeah, you're out of situation there, I'm afraid. Okay, that's gonna bring us to the cave horrors. So, at the start of their turn, they roll, Katosh?
Yeah.
Okay, wisdom saves?
I think it's the end of their turn, but yeah, wisdom saves.
Okay.
Well, we'll just have to
we'll
see whether their eyes snap back open or if they fully close.
So, just to save us some time, because basically what they can do right now is try and grab people with their tentacles, and if they fall asleep, then it doesn't matter. So, let's get the wisdom saves out of the way at the front, if that works for everybody.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna do them one at a time. Cool. First guy rolls an 8. One more. One more.
Oh,
One more.
oh,
Rolls a 10. And that's the combat, ladies and gentlemen. They're blinking a bunch, and then they just kind of go to sleep, and their tendrils just kind of like almost like rubber bandedly kind of like fold up against the walls and kind of dangle, and then kind of like disappear into the wall. And as they close their eyes and mouths and go to sleep, they look perfectly like stalactites again. You guys know which is which now, but as they're asleep, you're like, oh shit, they're like they're indistinct from the rest of them. Perfect camouflage. But that is the combat. They will not bother you for some time. Unless someone wants to do something violent.
Do we want to handle these things while we're coming back or now?
Zion says, I don't see why we don't just take, like, another way on the way back. Personally. But that's just me.
You're assuming we could find our way back some other way.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. You get me. Ding! Ow. Fuck. Yeah, he fist bumps you and goes, Fuck! Ow! He then turns into a were-rat so it doesn't hurt next time. Um, if it matters, you're looking around now, and there is a passage north, there's a passage east, and there's a passage south at this point. East?
East.
Yeah, we're going east.
Oh, okay. You guys follow Tally down the way there. I'm gonna light up my both lights here. I want to give Selena and Tally inspiration for the pure jokes. For the jokes. All right, you guys make your way south. You very immediately come to a crossroads, one that seems to lead east and then bends north pretty immediately, and then another pass that leads south. What would you like to take?
So you try south.
South.
Okay. No objections. South. You head south. You see a little passage east that comes to a dead end pretty immediately, in which you start to begin to hear the sounds of water. And you make your way over to here, in which you can go either east or over to the river right there, south.
I would wish to begin a water walk ritual.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. You can sit down, Katosh, and call to the path of light that your feet and your bodies be light so that you can walk on this water. And for the next, 10 minutes, you guys
I
will.
think it's hour.
Oh, it's an hour. Okay,
Yeah.
you guys can settle in for a short rest then if you want. Well, it's for an hour.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Duration. I understand what you're saying.
yeah,
We're
the
good.
casting time
We're
is
there.
super short.
We're
Yeah.
there.
Okay, we made it. Yeah, after about 10 minutes, you guys take a minute to, sharpen your sword and make your gear, have a snack. And Katosh casts a spell, and all of you have the power of Water Walk, and you know which way you gotta go. Onward, says Sharn with the point of a hammer. Incredible. You guys step out of the water. This is your first time walking on water. You're like, oh. Katosh, you step out with full faith in your god and your
Yeah, I think
religion.
Katosh is really proud. This is like
Hell yeah.
pretty cool spell for him to be doing for the first time, and being able to influence it on his friends is something cool too now. Yeah.
Absolutely. And this has totally got to be a moment of like Katosh's like, have faith. You will walk on the water. You've been blessed. And I'll tell you what does that look like for everybody? So Katosh has sat down and like made this like long prayer, and nothing particularly like magical or spectacular happens. He just prays really hard and goes, and so it is. And then steps out onto the water and says,
I
come on,
step,
like,
my feet kind of just glow a little bit.
yeah, like the boots from Ocarina of Time, where you the levitation boots. And he steps out and he's like, "Come on out, the water's fine. Have faith, the path of light. Have faith, you will walk on the water." Who has faith enough to walk on this water with Katosh?
Lena will fly out over the river and stop flying.
You can do it, princess.
You stop flying and you can do it. You can walk on the water.
And she falls down because her legs are atrophied.
Yeah, exactly. They're magical little fairy legs. Okay.
Thank you
Okay.
for trusting me,
Empowered
princess.
by sparkles.
I think Tally definitely doesn't believe that you can do that, and then he tries to like fully dive into the water, but water walk is still active, so he just like face plants with the water.
Just
Yeah.
fingers. I'll say you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you try and dive into
That was more than the
cement.
fall.
Yeah, you go into a cement floor, and for some reason it hurts a lot. I found a better map.
It does work, as he says with his face plant.
Am I
Yeah,
missing
then
a
I'll
two?
help Newsfeet, and then I'll guide people the direction.
It's like, come, brother, Darwin,
Southeast.
walk on the water.
Yeah,
Um,
enough evidence for me.
Yeah,
Steps
it's
up.
probably pretty hectic too. A heavy ass robot.
Hey,
Exactly.
hey, that's not fair. He's losing a lot of weight.
Hey, fair enough. We don't body shame here. We like all kinds of robots.
We don't chassis shame.
Of course.
Body shaming is the best form of shaming.
We have evolved different and higher beauty standards than mere mass.
You guys don't understand. That's the problem these days. All these V6s are going and body swapping for inline four. Sorry.
These robots.
I think that was a real argument that Colin has IRL.
That I don't know what came over me.
Fucking
The spirit of NASCAR came over you in that moment.
spirit of Firestone.
Incredible, incredible. Okay, you guys all step out into the water, and you guys, there's no danger here to speak of because we're on the water. You guys look right and see these like weird fish dudes in like a little refuge over here, and they like, rubble, 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 and like kind of like look over in your direction. There's like 30 plus of these like strange, like fish faced weird humanoids who are just like they just like start riveting amongst themselves out of curiosity for who you are and what you're doing.
Yeah, as we continue to go, just got to give them the 2-finger salute wave.
Yeah, the boat's going by. Yeah, no. You guys continue onward.
I guess think of
Down
having a
you go.
seafood night.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll come back and say hi to him later or whatever.
I'm thinking seafood. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Okay, you get to this point. The waterway is quite large. It continues to head, now curving into the southeastern direction, but you do see a small passage leads in the southwestern direction. What is your choice? A small side waterway passage. The current generally leads to the southeast, and that is the wider river.
Katash is his
Sorry, I apologize. Sorry, let me get it right. The river, the current, the larger river, travels southwest. And then this smaller passage that sort of veers away from the river, that is southeast.
God, I
So,
believe
on
that's
the
where
map.
we were told to go, is towards the southeast.
Yeah, that way is the general river heading southwest, and then the other way. Yeah, if you want to head southwest, absolutely.
No, I think
Well,
he's
I mean, it depends on where the river's going.
the river is generally going like the tide and the larger, wider section of this underground river is heading in southwest, which is away from the general direction your quarry told you to go. But this smaller side passage that veers away from the river does go southwest.
Yeah,
Or
I
southeast,
would just
southeast. Sorry, my
yeah.
easts and wests suck. I
No worries. I would
apologize.
just do
Yeah, but-
my best to follow the quarry's instructions. That's the
Fair enough.
instruction.
Well, that does bring you to a bit of an impasse, though. She said,
Yeah.
follow the river to the southeast. So you can either follow the river southwest or go southeast off the river.
That's it.
Still part of the river.
I say follow the river.
All right, we're going to follow the river. Cool. You travel. You see there's a little land-based inlet to the left as you're traveling along. The floor of the alcove is damp. It is about 7 feet above water level, and every surface is coated in slime. You also see a damaged rowboat. You want to continue on by?
Sure.
well, can I actually try casting locate object again and see what happens?
You're looking for the dagger of blindsight.
Yeah.
You do not find anything.
Okay.
I know there's a substantial vertical element to this, but I don't know how much distance is actually between. Some things say there's like hundreds of feet between each level. I'm just gonna. I know it's not how it works, but I'm gonna say that, like, yeah, you're not sensing it.
Oh,
I know
okay.
there's like 1,000 feet of vertical, but I just, for the sake of moving forward. Okay, you follow the river. You leave the slimy boat behind and continue on your way. The next passage you see is going to lead you. You could continue to follow the river, which I know you're going to do because it was in the
Sorry.
southeastern direction. It's all good. But there is a passage that leads north along the river. And then there is a waterway here to the south, solid land, which seems to be some kind of beachhead that's covered in dead crabs and fish. Just telling you what you're seeing as we're going. There's a little cave that continues onward in the western direction, away from where you were told to go. So, naturally, I imagine you guys keep following the river.
Yeah, we're gonna come back and look through all this stuff when we get the dagger.
You follow. You see more water passages that seem to head in the northern direction. You ignore that. You follow. To here, where you see more passages heading south and east north and south by land. But yet you follow the river ever onward, in which the river is going to go down, and you guys are going to sort of descend down to the next level. Oh man, we're moving through this motherfucker. So there's something we. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna kind of joke. Do I feel stronger?
That's what I was wondering.
That is exactly what I was about to address. Actually, you technically were supposed to level up at the beginning of this level. We could do that now if you want, or we could wait till the end of the session. But we're descending rather quickly. So
Yeah, it's
if
like,
you guys
well,
want to level up.
We really earned it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
You really earned it.
it's the problem with hop-frogging between levels like this and everything,
No,
you know?
there's no problem. Don't worry
It's-
about. There's no problem.
Yeah, but I don't want to fight like a beholder before we're ready, you know?
I'm ready.
Nah, you do. Don't worry about it.
I think
He says he's
Ryan-
ready. Look at it.
You
Brian
guys,
could
to be
appropriately
clear,
scale things.
and keep in mind, you guys are getting feats and ASIs, which effectively puts you like a level or two above where you normally are. So you're not in any danger of being massacred. You have earned the 8th level, which we're gonna either take. We'll take it at the end of the session.
Okay.
We're a half hour.
Yeah.
We'll take it at the end of the
No
session.
worries.
Dude, I am ready. Give me aspect of Tiamat. Let's go.
You don't get aspect of Tiamat. All right. That is going to be me needing to conjure for you some levels that you've skipped on me. Give me a second here.
We didn't skip on you. You skipped on us.
You bastard!
Whatever you tell yourself at night, Tally.
Tell myself a lot of things.
Yeah, me
Mainly,
too.
you should go to bed. And
Just
why are you still
let him
eating?
live. Just let him live one more day. It'll
No.
be okay.
No, that's
I
what my
agree.
I'll
mom's
wake
Salamanca.
up tomorrow one more time.
that's what my mom's for.
Yeah, well, I don't have one.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. Oh, legit, man. I'm
It
sorry.
happens.
I'm sorry, man.
He would
It's
drop
all,
that.
it's all good. It's
He
all
would
good.
drop that.
It's all good.
He always likes making me feel
I
bad
better summon
in
this level
Discord
pretty
calls.
quickly.
If you want
Two
any
dads?
help, like my mom can call you and tell you, hey, go to bed. It's good for
Okay,
you.
we're moving forward.
Yo,
Level
two dads?
5.
That's a flex.
Welcome to level 5.
What the
We're
fuck is
moving
going
forward.
on? Moving forward. Move.
Yeah, we're moving. We're gonna move real quick now. Okay, welcome to the 5th level. Look at how foresty distractions.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's a little surprising.
Hollow Earth theory confirmed.
How on earth did this happen? It doesn't biologically make sense. You guys come splashing down the river after descending several hundred feet. It's not like a this situation, like a waterfall situation. It's definitely like a slope, and you've sloped down for a while. Yeah, I imagine you guys probably like down on top of the water and
That's what
made
Selena
your way
did.
down here. Yeah, probably. And you find yourself entering into this new portion of the dungeon where you see ahead is
Oh my.
forest. Like, what the fuck? most, in addition to dark caverns, this level seems to contain forests of trees, like those that grow on the surface. Um, these temperate forests shouldn't be here. The sky high above might make you think you've escaped this place because it is blue and it is sunny. Birds, insects, trees, dwelling mammals all seem to live in this sort of fierce wilds. Um, the forest is very real as you step onto the shore, maybe run your hand across the sand or the grass or the trees. They're solid and real under your hands. You feel the warmth of sun on your face. Maybe this is an open section that maybe you're not in the dungeon anymore. Maybe this is sort of like a open to the sky thing. It's strange, that's to be sure.
Is there
But
sunshine?
nonetheless, you're here. There is sunshine. There's warmth. You feel the warmth on your cheek.
Guys, what the fuck is going on? Like, is this
Magic. It's always magic.
fucking magic, man?
Magic, man.
Magic, magic,
I've read the
magic.
theories of a hollow planetary structure where there's an environment, and usually there's like a core acting as sort of a sun. Um, has a lot of megafauna, so watch out for large monkeys. At least that's what they say.
As you, after that alarming note, as you walk along the river, you're going to look down and notice that the river seems to be somewhat full of large, seemingly blind fish that swim up and down the dark, sluggish river. Um, the depths, it's very, it's dark water. Yeah, you can't see the bottom, but you do see swimming somewhat close to the top are these fish. At various points along the river, you guys are going to see crude wooden signs, um, each one carved with the word Kyber. Does anyone speak Goblin?
I do.
You'll
Maybe.
understand that this is Goblin, and it says Kyber with an arrow pointing downward.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, Tosh. We're technically further and further into Kyber. Like, this is basically where all the demons come from, right?
I think many of them call Sharn home, actually.
Yeah, probably a few.
But on a general basis, yes. Sorry, go ahead, man.
No, you're good. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. You guys want to talk.
Where did
Um,
you? I'm sorry, I
Go
was
ahead.
talking.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Tosh, where did you say your angel friend? Where the next passage was?
We're seeking a tunnel carved by monstrous hands west of the innermost forest.
Can you little buddy there, Sprig, give an eye line sight for us?
Perhaps, yeah. Sprig, why don't you go fly ahead and take a little look?
Flies off. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, flies off and sees like a big, beautiful, dense forest. I'll give you a little bit of an eye line there, Katash, of what
Yeah.
you're seeing.
I'll mainly
Flies
tell him to
off.
look for like a very dense area or
Yeah, absolutely. Flies into like the dense forest here, and you're gonna begin to notice, as you may have already before, begin to start to notice what looks to be like stone walls and guardhouses. Some of them partially ruined, rusty lanterns, and somewhat fallen in rafters at different occasions, and so on and so forth, as a broad overview. Make me a perception check.
No worries. I believe because he's an owl, he does them at advantage.
Nice.
That would be nat 20, but I don't think he 25
Nice.
modified.
Ooh, okay, very nice. Nat 20 will do the job. I'm just skimming through some work here. Yeah, this flying around is going to see the largest of the structures over on the right here. This like very large squat stone. Uh, yeah, it's this tower that looks like carved to look like a squat stone tree with twisted stony boughs protruding from the walls. You're going to notice giant bats are hanging from the limbs of this tree like ornaments. Wings wrapped tightly around their bodies, and they seem to have them covering their faces. They're sleeping, perhaps. The base of the tower, there are double doors, ropes hanging. A rope is hanging next to it like a doorbell. Yeah, the doorbell. But not one to be distracted is the little bird, and is dutifully continuing to look around on your behalf. It's going to continue to sort of veer around in this direction and is going to begin to see some stuff. So we're flying through the module. This is great.
Yeah, we won't be
you-
keep doing this. I promise, Ryan.
No, it's okay. It's just I'm just giving a reason why I might be taking a moment longer because I'm flying through the content. There's a point here where you see 4 massive deep alcoves carved into the stone wall, 10 feet wide, 15 feet tall, and strewn about them seems to be skeletal remains. They seem to be like some kind of like burial grounds, if you were. And then continuing on from that, making sure I'm just... Oh yeah, okay, there it is. Right next to these sort of carved alcoves, there is a very small, almost imperceivable, very easy to have missed, but not for Sprig, a small passageway that seems to lead into the dark of the cavern on the western side of this forest.
Fantastic. Yeah. I'll just hear him do like a little screech as he flies back in, and then yeah, put my hand out, catch him, and
Yep.
Well, I know where to go. Everyone, carry on. I guess everyone be aware of threats. That's always something to be aware of, but there seems to be some remnants of a broken fortress. There is some bats that seem to be asleep, but on guard. And I will try to lead us in a safe direction to where I've located.
Okay, good job. Yeah, let's try to avoid trouble when we can.
Yeah, so I'll try to lead on a semi-safe route.
All right.
Katosh doesn't fuck around when it comes to genuinely nice people, and it seems like the hobgoblins are the closest thing to that. So
They're honorable,
he's
at the very
riding
least.
out.
Okay.
How similar is honorable to lawful in the D&D alignment sense?
I would say incredibly. Lawfulness doesn't mean specifically like the law of the land, but it can mean like a code. Like in 3.5, monks and paladins both had to be lawful. So I would say incredibly lawful. Honor is a lawful thing. Means that there's barriers you won't pass, things you won't do. That's how I would frame that, if you're asking.
Yeah, I guess like the question speaks, or my next question would have been like, can a lawfully evil character in a classical alignment sense be honorable? So I suppose the answer is like an easy yes. I'm just like, I don't kill kids or something.
Yeah, I think honor is a very is a more flavorful way of indeed saying lawful good. All right, as you travel along, you're gonna see. I'm gonna say this guy isn't here right now. You see sitting on the shore edge is a bear. You see this black bear sitting on the shoreline with a a salmon beneath his paws, like a fish beneath his paws, and he's like trying to get his mouth around it. It's flopping around in his claws, and he sees you all and goes, looks over at you all, and the fish slips out of its hand and back into the water. He goes, he like gets up and kind of timidly kind of goes back into the forest and away from you all.
Darwin, you have any like rancid meat you can give him?
They got a ration or two if we need to.
What do I have in my hole? What do I have in my hole? I think
Just
I
something
have
a
face
human won't
spider
really eat.
bodies.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, like I'll throw a leg. Well, actually, can I open the hole on water?
No,
No.
you most certainly cannot.
Oh
All
shit!
right.
All the water's inside.
Oh no! Everything's getting wet. Oh no!
Oh no. So here's the issue. The wall seems to block entrance. Spring could fly over it, right? But there might be breaks in the wall, so it's worth keeping your eye out for breaks in the wall that you can pass through to continue your journey. If anyone would, Katasha, I'm gonna get your passive perception because you would know this because Sprig went and took a look.
Yeah, passive perception is 15.
Okay, excellent. You will notice that through the trees, as you were looking at the bear, back corner over here, there does seem to be a break in the wall your party could go through. There might be one further downstream closer to your destination, but you see one for now.
Gotcha.
Would
Yeah.
you wish to lead the party through that breach in the wall or continue down the river for now?
I might actually want to get a little further down the river. I feel like the river's kind of safe. We can see everything right now, and I have a bit of a plan for when we get further down and I might see something. Even if it's a spot of like wall that is there, just somewhere that the princess could break. I might do a little silence and conceal our
very-
entrance.
Very fair. Hey, look, there's a
Uh-oh.
bridge up north.
Yeah, exactly.
You begin to sort of walk in that direction. You might notice that I think there's supposed to be oh, cool, a boat. Oh yeah, you see a
Hey.
boat near a passage that seems to like lead up into the rock wall on the left. That's cool. Not your destination though. You continue on this way, and with your passive perception on, you are going to notice another break in the wall over here, which is much more sort of probably where you want to go.
Perfect. That's where we will go.
Let's get
All right,
going.
you lead the party through the trees and through the wall and through the thicket.
And
Into
to
the
Grandma's
forest
house we go.
Into the grandma's we go.
I'll tell Tally to keep a lookout. Being probably the most perceptive of us.
Yeah, you want to keep an eye out there,
You're
Tally?
muted.
Damn it! I'm always keeping an eye out.
What is he talking about?
Okay. What is your passive perception, my friend?
Oh, not high. 13.
13. Okay. You're keeping an eye out for the party. You guys are going to begin to sort of make your way through. Let's see here. You are in the deep inner forest. That is where you tread now. The forest seems to be strewn with, strangely, rusty weapons, burnt torch stubs, empty bottles, and other worthless paraphernalia that seems to be left behind by various adventurers. Someone's been littering. You're also going to notice...
Shame.
Yes, and as you have come through the wall, you're going to now begin to notice eerie totems hanging from the trees, made from twigs, feathers, and tattered bits of cloth that almost seem to look like crude dolls.
Like,
There's
Religion?
definitely something weird about that. Doesn't give a great feeling.
oh, that feels like this feels bad. Blair Witch vibes.
A little bit.
Yeah, let's not lose track of each other. Wait, Princess, where did you go?
Oh no! Yeah, Selena, this is a lot more like home than you've been in a long time.
Okay. Very cool.
Reminds you probably of your many adventures slaying dragons and evil tyrants and all kinds of good stuff. And probably very unsurprising to you, but incredibly surprising to the rest of the party, you're going to begin to hear the trees go, and you're going to see a trunk split in half and go. That half is going to rip up out of the ground, uproot itself, and step next to you guys go, oh shit! Another one right next to you does the same thing. And you guys are going to look up, and you're going to see the tree kind of form into a vaguely humanoid shape, and these trees awaken to your presence. One of the trees looks down at you, and a face begins to form in the tree's bark and says, "Who are you who comes to the innermost forest?"
We're the Platinum Watch, and we're travelers through this majestic forest.
What is your purpose here in the forest, puny creatures?
We're just trying to find a passage through that direction to recover a lost item.
Stolen item.
Yes, stolen item, yes.
Why
One.
do you seek this item? Do you mean to harm the forest and the trees?
Oh no. No, this is not to
Sounds
use
rather ineffectual, young man.
What? No. No, we're not gonna we have no problem with the trees. Like the trees are cool. I haven't seen many trees in my life.
Trees are cool. Did you really just see that?
I haven't seen many in my life. I lived up in Sharn, mainly towers more than trees, but these are cool.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
You may take advantage because Tosh was there to help.
Okay, hang on, yeah.
How many of these things are around, by the way?
Two.
I just
21.
realized that my screwdriver fits inside my hammer.
Yeah. Yeah, Darwin says this in the heat of the moment. It's just like, check it out. The tree goes, very well. If it is indeed safe passage you seek, we may escort you to Willow's Tower if you wish to meet the Arch Druid of the land.
I like to see this. Do we want to meet the Archdruid of the land, or do we just, or will we just swing back here later on and say, can put that on the back plates for now?
Have I ever read or heard anything about druids? Are they common in Sharn?
Make me I guess this would be a nature check. Make me a nature check. Or Arcana. We'll give you either one.
Use guidance.
I don't know if Katash
Nate-
has, but we've definitely worked with druids before.
Yeah, I think, nature 20. I don't know if Katosh did though. That's a good point.
Question
Yeah,
is this is a real druid or an apprentice that like decided to flavor himself as a druid.
Yeah, that's
And he's
true.
crazy.
That's true. Druids are the shepherds of the land, and they're the shepherds of the beasts. They are granted power by nature to become a part of that cycle and protect that cycle. If there were no undead or there were no civilizations, crumbling things to the ground and the circle of life between beast and plant works, there would be no druids. But nature has required the need of such shepherds of magic. They are to the land what clerics are to the gods.
True. Yeah, I think
Archdruids are
Katosh
supposed to be supremely powerful.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Katosh will definitely kind of be a little starstruck, and I'll say, well, if you guys want to continue on and complete the mission first, we can. But I think this person is, if they are who they say they are, they may be extremely powerful. Could possibly offer us information or help, or who knows? Maybe I'm spitballing.
It's a good idea, but like we're kind of on a time crunch with, at the Legion and everything.
I mean, what's the likelihood that the druid can help us in this regard?
I mean, we know the direction. It's
Do not question the wisdom, knowledge of the Arc
They
Druids.
they do not know. I apologize for their disrespect. Uh, Tally, it's fine.
If you
We can
mean to
carry
go
on
on
for
your
now.
way. Yes.
I just think they may have some information or at least powerful magics or who knows, but whatever.
At the very least, we're gonna be polite to the forest, maybe. To
Yes.
the inner forest.
Indeed. Travel through if you wish. It was merely an offer. Kind and polite though it is to address your host. But go through, treat the forest with respect, and you will not meet nature's wrath at the end of your journey.
Thank you. We'll definitely come back another time to meet the great archdruid.
Very well. The trees kind of sort of bring their legs together and raise their hands and kind of disappear back into their appearance of normal trees, indistinguishable from any of the others besides.
Tally, you've been outside Sharn, right?
Yeah.
Do other trees talk like that outside Sharn?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, these are special trees then.
Well, okay. I mean, in Sharn, there is that one, you know, Beverly Hills druid group that, well, a druid turned itself. Well, it let a tree grow around it, and the tree could talk, but you know, there was a druid in that tree. So,
Okay. You think they know each other?
considering we're about, you know, I don't fucking know how many miles down below the surface of the world, I would say probably not. The druids might, but I don't.
You guys pass out of the major brush of the forest at this point, as you've been walking and talking, sure. And Katosh leads you guys a little ways around the edge of the path and takes you indeed to what looks to be a roughly dug tunnel in the side of the cavern wall, which you may all proceed into if you wish to proceed to the next level.
It's a good idea.
Can we
You guys all
investigate the walls some to see, like, because this cave we assume was made by monster hands? I want to just try and figure out if I could. It's like big teeth, big claws.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you make me a nature check? I will give you advantage due to your, general skill proficiencies and tools. You have Mason's tools? Anything like that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
11. And if that's a fail, I'll go ahead and burn a flash of expertise or flash of genius to add 4 to that.
All right, 15.
Yeah.
You are not you're not perfectly certain what made this, but you are sure about a couple of things. You do know something of their qualities, that's to be sure. Which I need to go get familiar with to tell you about. Be but a moment.
Take your time. This is very unusual.
Whatever did this can dig through solid rock, which is impressive. And also whatever did this was a large creature. So there's only so many large monsters that can tunnel through solid rock. And to that end, I will say your greatest suspicion is probably a monster known as the Umber Hulk. They are lumbering, carapace, armored bipeds that, again, burrow through many places within Kyber, and they feed on anything that they can crush with their mighty mandibles. And they're pretty dangerous, and they tend to roam not solitarily. They are mighty. They are intensely strong.
Um, I think this cave was made by a pretty scary monster. If I remember correctly, the book calls it an Umber Hulk. Um, Gonna be really strong and will not be alone. Um, we're gonna be
They like
if we do come across one, probably gonna be in a very confined space with it.
that's another point I'm going to give you real quick. They are able to detect tremors in the earth with their antennae and insectoid bodies, and their favored mode of killing things for prey and for food is that they like to tunnel into the other side of walls and passages they have made, and then burst through and ambush whatever's in that tight tunnel. That's how they hunt
Uh,
and kill.
and we won't know they're coming. Uh, how they attack is they make a tunnel like this, and then they'll wait inside, and they can see through rock, and then they'll just come and eat it. So I don't know if
Good.
we're equipped for that right now. Maybe the Archdruid would have something.
Nah, you're fine. Anyway, I don't know who said that.
Thanks, Zon. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Zon.
Yeah, so, yeah, come on, we can do it. I'm immune to that kind of thing.
And hey, Zon, look on the bright side. If we all die down there, maybe if you get
I
away,
get your shit.
yeah. Well, then you can go walk for the druid, the archdruid.
Oh yeah, you probably like someone like me.
Yeah, you're nature-ish.
Yeah, I'm like half an animal, sure.
Exactly. Like it's not the this place. It's not the worst place you could stay, make a home.
Yeah, yeah. Too bad I like you guys so much. And also was told by the boss lady to follow you around.
Yeah, if we don't want to, if we just want to keep going, we can keep going.
It's
But us is just being prepared.
lucky. We'll definitely keep an eye open for them. But yeah, good. Good to know.
As the party begins to file down into the tunnel warily under Darwin's suspicion, Katosh, as maybe you're like the last one in, and you kind of like, maybe you're like standing over here in a perspective over the forest, you see just at the edge of the forest is a familiar but timid black bear that sort of,
Can I
sits at the
try?
edge of the forest, who seems to have followed you guys along curiously.
See about 70 feet away from me? Can I get within
Let's
70
see.
feet?
Probably. Yeah, if you're here and he's at the edge of the yeah, you're within 7.
Do animals speak a language? A language? No.
No,
All right.
they're too unintelligent, unfortunately.
Okay, no worries. Well, I will. If it says I can use my action to give the creature the ability to speak telepathically,
Oh, yeah, you can. Then yes, you can speak telepathically to it.
okay, yeah, then I'll just say, hello. I saw you before when we were coming off the river.
It kind of.
But
It's a little. You
I
kind
don't mean you
of
any harm.
register the general idea of like, oh no, what's this?
Yeah,
In my head.
yeah. I'll just like sit
Um,
down where I am. I don't mean you any harm.
Make an animal handling check.
Sure. Oh, 17 and it rolled to a 3. That's gonna be an 8.
Roll the badge.
Yeah, it's
Roll
let's see, who
Go ahead.
knows. 14, that's better. We'll take
Better.
that.
He still timidly sits at the side of everything. He doesn't run away though. You do sort of you get the general idea from his head. Generally, like a word sort of begins to form in your head, and it says like snack, food, food.
Yes, of course. And I'll like go into my pack and find some sort of I guess like meat or something. toss it to him.
Yeah, you
Toss it
toss it
far,
to him, and he
or
kind
I'll
of
bring it to him with the mage hand. Drop it in front of him.
floats over to him, and he goes, "Oh!" He's like a little scared of it, and then it kind of
Yeah.
drops in front of him, and then a little timidly, kind of eventually like goes over and
If
sniffs it and takes it.
you want to come with us, there will be plenty more food.
Oh,
Just have to protect us.
No, no, Siri, no. And but he will sit up. Actually, you know what? He kind of forgets about you. He gets the food. You're like, you can
Yeah.
come with us, and then generally what comes into your mind is like, yum. And he just
Cool.
takes the food in his hand and starts going, oh, God. And starts happily,
Yeah.
like sits on his
No, I'll
rug and
just walk
eats
away.
it. Yeah, he just Winnie the Poohs and sits
Yeah.
down and eats it. And you follow your party into the dark, going down, down, ever more into the 6th level. And that is where we will end our session. And you may all indeed level up to 7th.
8th.
No.
No, we
Is
will
it?
7.
Oh yeah, into 8. Yeah, you're going into 8. I apologize.